Man, it is a beautiful day today. Wonderful day, especially for us Xbox fans. Thank you for joining us on another episode of WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 224. And yes, y'all, yesterday's showcase was epic. We're, of course, going to talk about that. But we have the man with the million here. You know, this guy, he's the biggest Xbox YouTuber in the land.
No, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie.
That's
In
not
our
a lie.
community, in our community.
Well, I mean, who's bigger than like the Xbox too? Well,
No one.
who cares about that shit?
Code
what?
Eastwood, Dreamcast guy, RGT. You know what I'm saying?
Dreamcast. Yo, Randall Thor is here, man. Rand, thanks for stopping by. You know, this is 4 years in a row that you was, like,
Has it been 4 years? I feel like it's been longer.
No, 2020 was the first. See, 2020. No, it was 4 years because 2020. You and Dealer came on together.
Okay, yeah.
And you know, y'all kind of bashed the show that year. But you know,
It's a 10-year contract, Rand.
10-year contract, yeah.
10-year contract. But thank you for joining us, man. Totally appreciate you being here. And how are you feeling today, man?
Dude, I'm feeling great. Absolutely wonderful. Like, my expectations for yesterday's show were pretty high, right? And they honestly exceeded everything that I was thinking about, that I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, that is about as close to I don't want to use the word perfect, but it is definitely like a masterpiece showcase. 10 out of 10. Maybe there's some nitpicks you could probably lower it to 9.5 if you wanted to, like no release dates for Avowed or Indiana Jones. But other than that, it's like everything else was like incredible. Like the pacing, 17 first-party games. Like who else is doing that? Who else is doing 17 first-party games that are showing? Besides maybe Nintendo back in the day or whatever.
Yeah,
nobody.
Nobody is doing that.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, I agree with you. But thanks, we'll get into all of that shortly. Sean, look, man, you feeling good today, man. You know, it was a rough time for us a couple months ago. You know, our numbers, all Xbox channels numbers is going down. People was talking shit. But it's a positive buzz surrounding Xbox right now.
As it should be.
Yeah.
As it should be, Playboy. What went down yesterday was amazing because a lot of us Xbox gamers been waiting for like one of these great showcases because of all the studios and even the publishers as well. So to see like the positive news across the board this time, haters gonna hate no matter what. But to see it across the board from even the IGNs and the kind of funny, these guys are like high scores. So it's awesome to be here, bro. WBG another Monday. I know obviously awesome to have Randy as well. So we're gonna be talking that shit.
Absolutely. Joe E. Honda, man. How you doing, brother?
I am great and tired at the same time because I haven't stopped watching people's reactions since yesterday.
Yeah.
Like I think I've seen this showcase around 11 to 12 times. No joke. No joke. Between watching other people's reaction, other podcasts, Rand's podcast, I've seen way too much and I'm just, how could I put it this way? It's been a long time since the entire community has felt happy. This energy of happiness and
positivity.
It's so great. Positivity. It's just so great. And like Sean said, we deserve it. We've been to rough times. We've been through this initial year with a bunch of bad news, people flip-flopping and things like that. But to finally have this showcase and to go beyond our expectations, it went way beyond my expectations. It just feels great. So let's start the show.
Absolutely. R&B, man. What's up with you, bro?
I am doing amazing, Dirt. Shout out to the WBG team holding it down yesterday. That show was amazing. I'm sorry I missed it. If you see in my background, no, this is not fog. No, I'm not burning.
Yeah, what is that shit, man?
You always smoking, John.
No, today we're smoking on that PlayStation pack. Them jokers is finished.
Oh shit!
This is that MBG / all these other wackos I'm smoking on right now, man.
You know what's so funny? Like the beginning of my video that I dropped today, I grabbed some clips, and a lot of PlayStation guys are positive about the show. I think the show was so good they couldn't. They couldn't cap and say, "Oh, it was dog shit." I mean, there's a couple guys out there still, trying to downplay the show, but they were positive. And I said, let me make a nice little compilation of these guys being positive. And they were positive, man. So that's a damn good show. But let me get the super chats before we start. We got a couple from Slim73. He said, Dirt, get rid of that Temu PC. Yes, my PC is dog shit. We had a had a couple of buffering issues yesterday, but we're past that now.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, it was dog shit. I said I gotta get rid of this PC. I only had it for like 3 years, but it was dog shit PC when I bought it. Adidas 20 with the 10, a hardcore pony rocking Xbox gear yesterday, and even said he's not a pony and never was. Let the flip flopping begin. Receipt King DG and the Bounty Hunter time to expose more frauds. Yeah, I saw Marlon. He had on this Xbox shit yesterday. But Marlon's all right, man. He ain't a pony like the rest of them. As bad as the other ones. The Angry Therapist with the 2 WBG TTS. I'm here for pony tears. Yes, that's why we're here too, brother.
That's cool.
Justin Boudream with the 5. I still got a high from yesterday. It's amazing to see Xbox getting love for a change. And shout out to Rand. Don't hold back today, baby. Don't hold back,
man.
Yes.
I mean, I if you watch I actually made a video last night talking about
did,
I watched
the show. I wasn't holding back in that either. That was most of my videos. I mean, all my videos are off the top of my head, right? I don't script anything, and
Right.
I edit it to edit out all the mistakes because I don't want people to sit around and listen to me go and like and stuff. So I get rid of all that stuff. But on that video, I recorded in one take. Granted, I cut out some of the ums because I was just feeling it, bro.
Yeah.
I was like
on
when
it.
I was
Just
talking
on it,
about
that's it.
Playground, I'm like, dude, Fable looks.
Incredible.
You talk
Oh
about
my
a studio. You talk about studio that's known for the racing game, right? Racing genre, which has decimated and destroyed any racing franchise out there. It is by far the best racing franchise in existence right now. Nothing fucking touches it. Nothing. And now you're telling me they're gonna make an action RPG, and it looks like that. And it looks like
Yes.
that. Like
It
if they
definitely does.
nail that game, they have to be hailed as one of the best developers in gaming. Period. Because not only do they end up dominating racing, action RPG, that's a tough market to get into. I'm not going to say they're going to dominate it because there's some stalwarts in that genre, but I mean, nobody expects a racing team to make a action RPG.
Crazy,
it's like
man.
it's nuts.
Yep.
Crazy,
Hey,
man.
Rand,
My
I don't
dumb
know if
ass-
you remember this.
Sean.
Sorry, Arby. I don't know if you remember this. One of the lead directors. Do you remember when he was the head of the studio and he goes, they want to be the number one studio. They were targeted to be the number one
They
studio.
said they
I
wanted to
forgot
be
his
the
name.
best studio in the world.
What was his name? I forgot now.
I forget
one-
too. I know. I remember that from a
My
while
brand
back.
punk ass is out of there. Forget him. The other guy, I forgot now. But he said it. He goes,
Ralph
listen.
Fulton?
Yes. He goes, we ain't playing. We coming for
Like
number
you
one.
remember.
I remember everything, Joey.
No, I'm talking about Sean. I'm talking about Sean. Like
Oh,
you
Sean.
remember.
Did you remember last year where people were doubting? Oh, Fable doesn't look like that.
Yes.
It don't look
Oh,
like that.
man.
That's not gameplay. That's all CGI. Even though they literally said it was all in game, and then they made sure to tell you as soon as it started, in-game footage, in-game footage, not cinematics, not in engine, in-game, and then it looked just like it looked last year. Granted, we didn't see like an extended combat sequence or something. It was more like a cinematic stuff, but it was just like, wait, so
you
my
can see
Series X
gameplay
is
in there.
my Series X is going to be able to do this? Like,
I don't know.
and we know
Man.
games can look that good because Hellblade 2 just came out.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like the best looking thing ever. So
Rand, like you remember last year after E3 or the showcase, Giant Bomb, the Phil Spencer interview, and the one guy said,
Tumu or
Yeah.
something.
yeah, whatever his name. He said, yeah, I wish Fable would have showed gameplay. And like Phil said, what made you think it wasn't gameplay? And I was like, oh,
yeah,
That's the thing. I think what is next gen, because we still haven't seen next gen until we're seeing Xbox games. The Xbox games aren't the games that actually look like next gen. I think we're in the era that CGI trailers are actually the game, and it's hard for us to believe that because we're still seeing a lot of videos of people that's CGI, and then you got the developer like replying to these people like, no, this is actually the game. So it's right now we're in the era that it's hard to believe that, but it's coming to be true. Like this is next gen.
Joey, I would say it's more so on the Xbox side, them pushing the tech and being so familiar with Unreal Engine 5. Their side, of course, we know where the accusations are coming from with PlayStation side haters and all that saying, well, let's just see CG because it looks too good. Xbox has dominated and gotten to the point of it think it's CG, but it's actually gameplay because they pushed it that far. PlayStation side is the one still the trailer looks one way and the game looks another way. Final Fantasy 16 going on and on. We ain't forgot. So
come on, Robbie, show some respect to Lego Horizon. Come on, man.
hell to the no. We're smoking on them too. But no, Xbox has head and shoulders above the rest when it comes to really pushing the tech. So I think, Rand, you guys probably saw this. Where's the Craig moment from this showcase?
Yeah. Well, I mean, 343 wasn't at the show, so
Come on.
they couldn't do a Craig moment.
No
But
Craig moment.
Joey, you mentioned the CGI stuff, right? And how it like looks so good that you could. Did you guys see Jeff Keighley get beat the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, shit, bro. Oh my god.
Dude,
his
not
legs
only
did.
did someone from Xbox come at him, but like an animator from Blizzard came at him.
Yeah.
Because Jeff tried to play it off like, oh, what you saw with the Gears thing was just a CG trailer from Blur.
Team.
And everybody came in there was like, yeah, Blur made it, but they're using all Unreal assets that you would have in the like they went in explanations. And I even think that Blizzard dude was like, if this was a PlayStation game, Jeff wouldn't have said anything.
He did.
He would have. So I was just like, holy crap, Jeff can get it, bro. Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
What I love
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
Gears trailer, here's what's crazy about that Gears trailer. Beat by beat, it's the same trailer from the original Mad World trailer that we had. At the same time, they're doing the same thing when Peter Moore said, do not make a CGI trailer. I want you to use the real assets from the game to make the trailer. And they're doing the same thing with this one. This is the same assets in engine from the game on that trailer. So it's like they're doing the same thing.
Yeah, because it
And
did
it's
say in engine trailer.
Exactly. They're using this. He said the textures, the face animation, everything. It's from the same game engine they're using for the game. They're doing the same thing as they did from the original Mad World when Peter Moore said, no. You're using the technology from the game, not a CGI trailer. And I loved it.
100%. Let me get these super chats so we can get into this discussion a little bit more. Fark you with the 2 pounds. Wait a minute. R&B is on time. How did this happen? Rand is here. R&B show up on time and shit. Or to show up at all.
Hey, Sunday we all know is the Lord's Day specifically. So my hands tied, man. I don't know what to do.
All right. Got you.
Time Maker Man with the 5. This summer we won't be in no drought with all these pony tears. You damn right about that, Time Maker Man. Robert Jr. with the 2 Xbox cooking so bad. RB room is on fire.
Oh,
damn. The real OG with the 5. The PlayStation ponies was more pumped for a Gears of War E-Day trailer than the Xbox fans. The ponies' live reactions were priceless. Did you guys see Marlon Game? He was like, "Oh my god, Marcus!"
But you know why they were more pumped? Because PlayStation ponies right now, they were all Xbox
Starving.
360 fans.
Yeah, they were.
They just moved away. But now that they see Gears come back, their green started to come out of their bodies.
Hey, yo, but
Well, you're not welcome back.
Not just Gears coming back. Gears have been gone for a while. Rand, like you said in your video, a lot of people, I don't know if it was Xbox 2 or your video, where you said like a lot of people was like, yo, man, give Gears a break. Give Gears a break.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years now, bro. People ready for Gears again. And I think that trailer yesterday proved it. People was like, oh, shit. Lopez Fett with the 5. Gears of War 3, only game I have ever shed tears. If you know, you know. After yesterday, Gears of War still only game I shed tears. Can't effing wait. Yeah, man, I was watching the reactions. I was getting choked up watching the reactions, bro.
I tried. I don't care. I tried.
Yes. Roberto Maldonado. Hey, yo, say it for me.
Roberto Maldonado.
So you can do that. Okay. With the 2. I thought Perfect Dark was in rough shape. Listen, Perfect Dark looked great to me, bro. Perfect Dark looked great. You're right about that. We can get into that. Jay Rambo with the 5. Salute to my fellow Chicagoan, Rand.
What's up, Jay?
That handheld Phil talked about sounds very interesting.
Yeah. Just announce it, please, man. God damn.
Yeah, I think it's still some years away, So
Dennis Sarabon
but
say you see that they're during Christmas talk about it.
No.
We just talked about that. Am I tripping?
You think they're gonna announce it in the Game Awards like they did?
No, not announce. Like reveal it. I'm talking about.
Nah, I think the hardware that Sarabon referred to earlier at that podcast earlier this year, they revealed yesterday.
Yeah, I think the haptic feedback controller is going to be for next gen.
Yep. Brian B with the 5 public service announcement to all us bots. We are winning. Don't let them tell you differently. Xbox flexing still hasn't shown everything. That's a fact.
Facts. Xbox is
What's up, Black Viking? What's going on?
Black Viking in the chat. What's up, bro? Boss Red with the 2 Xbox out here saving gaming during these low times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these events have been very, very lackluster.
Oh my god.
State of play was just. At least State of Play was short. I mean, that's about the best thing you can say about it. Jeff show, I have never turned off a Jeff Keighley show ever. Like, I've always watched them. I turned off that Summer Games Fest after an hour.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
One.
I couldn't do it anymore.
I honestly didn't see it. I saw the highlights.
That's probably why he salted Xbox. He was already salted Xbox, and now he's pretty salted because they didn't give him a dime. They gave him jack.
Dude, Jeff Keighley's own poll is like 67% A.
Yeah.
And every single time one of his shows is usually like 30% D or whatever.
Bro,
And I think it's over 300,000 like votes in that thing. That's crazy.
It's a big show.
Yep. Thank you, Therapist with the 5. Shout out to Phil for TTS and shout out to the devs that put Jeff in his place about Gears. Absolutely, bro.
They weren't having any of that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Because that stuff's been in there. Jeff is widely followed by a lot of people from a lot of different corners of the industry.
Right.
And people were really riding high off to that Gears announcement, and he just puts it out there, oh, it's just a CGI trailer to downplay it.
Yep.
And it's so they're not having that shit, man. I know they're not having that shit.
Shout out to
work.
Xbox. So what?
It's the work they put into that.
Yeah.
They know what's gone into that shit, and you're gonna downplay my shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
They ain't playing that, bro. And it's good. They should do this shit.
Yes, exactly.
100%. That super chat will bang on the button, and
Yep.
if that's your kind of work, you're in that field, and someone's trying to downplay that shit,
Yeah, man, you take it personal.
call them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
call
to
them out.
Xbox for finally showing their fangs on when it comes to defending their own work. I'm glad to see them stick up
Yep.
and say no.
It's that- yeah.
Your Stein was talking shit.
Yeah, Stein was talking
Yeah.
shit. John TJ with the 2. That showcase was a 10 out of 10. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Ultraman with the 5. Hey guys, love the energy, but I have a question. I thought Perfect Dark was in development hell. Laughing at the flip flops who left Xbox now. 100%, bro. G Stealth with the 5. It don't matter, gentlemen. We destroyed PlayStation on Sunday. Let's go, man. Vic L Gambino with the 2. Dirt. I hear Xbox is paying big money to mocap Cold Train. I'm not Cold Train, you asshole.
Yo, we
By
don't
the
even
way-
see Coltrane as well, bro. Like,
No. I was about to say that.
He'll probably be in the game too, right?
during Emergence Day, Coltrane
he
was
was playing
not
the
a
football
soldier.
or some shit.
He
Oh,
was
he
still
wasn't.
playing trash
He was
ball.
playing or some shit.
So we
Right,
might
right,
see
right.
Coltrane in his trash ball like
Right.
uniform and things like being recruited. Like
That's right.
shit,
Phil. Yeah,
that would be
right.
crazy.
Long Live the Black
trilogy.
Mom with the 2. Xbox executives are tired of the media shit. Yeah, man. I think that interview with Phil had yesterday, he pays attention to the industry. I'm sorry, to the community, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say he took a shot at Tim Dog. Some people say that. 30 below with the 5. Tim Dog punching the air like Cuba Gooding Jr. right now.
Shit.
What?
Remember Boys in the Hood? You remember
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah,
When he walks into the house.
yeah, ice cold
Yeah,
cabbage with the 2
say
pounds.
it.
How could you not be moved by that Gears of War trailer? Yeah, man.
Man.
Listen, I
Oof.
try to, I
We
was
grown
kind of
men
like,
here. We grown men here.
yeah, bro. Like 360 generation. Everybody would say 360 was, of course, Xbox best generation, hands down. But Gears is the game that I know people personally that went to 360 because of Gears.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly it was a lot of people that happened to them because a lot of people was like, yo, man, is that Young Dom? Oh, shit. People was crying. It was crazy.
That
I mean,
Mad War trailer was iconic truly for its time because people.
Oh, my God. Gears, man.
I mean, a lot of people turn into Xbox fans just because we saw Gears.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was one of them. I'm like, I remember that day.
I remember the story you told me, Joy. You said
Yeah, I
you first
remember
started
just going
Gears,
across
yeah.
the street, seeing Gears on the big screen, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm buying a console. And that's what I
Buy
did.
me an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Mo D. Lagarza with the 2. 360 era is making his return. Let's go,
Right.
baby.
You all see that marquee someone had of it was 360 lineup of Perfect Dark, Call of Duty Black Ops,
Yeah.
Gears of War, and
It-
something
it-
else.
Fable.
Fable.
Like,
Fable.
the whole
Yeah,
it feels like a
And they said
360
the
lineup.
360 gene coming back. Yep.
yeah.
Jax 82 with the 2. The Xbox 360 era is back. Gears had me in tears. Let's go, bro. Pioneer, thank you for gifting a membership, man. Appreciate that.
Shout out to you, man.
Let's go.
Saggy. Oh, come on, look at his name. saggy sack with the 10 pounds. Honestly, I was losing interest in gaming, but after seeing that, especially the Perfect Dark trailer, it made my come on.
Come on.
I'm trying to say my
Tight.
tight. Well done, Xbox. You got my interest. Thank you.
My chapters.
And he has a gorilla of like
Oh
freaking
my god, man.
profile
Thank you for the
picture.
super chat, brother. Javier, Xavier. I never know is his Xavier or Javier because he never tells me.
Okay, you get in Spanish
Remember
will
for
be
7
Javier,
months.
in English will be Xavier. Wow.
Only thing darker than PlayStation roadmap is dirt. Hey, we got a guest today, you piece of trash.
Hey, I know they'd be doing this to you all the time. So
Okay. Oh, all right. You know, so
See, I like to
the
lurk. I lurk.
Okay. Cool. Rock with the 2. E3 didn't die. It's now called the Xbox Showcase. Hey, man.
Right.
A lot of people were saying that showcase yesterday had an E3 feel to it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It
Preston,
revived the day. Everybody was like, everything sucks. And then Xbox came out, and everybody's like, yeah. Like,
right, yeah.
Yo,
Preston Wicks with the
okay.
5. I was sitting in front of 2 news critics yesterday. They were talking about Xbox layoffs, but they were cheering Doom and Gears trailer. Yeah, man, that's still crazy. They want to still bring up the layoffs when like the industry
Dude, that's
itself
what.
is having layoffs.
Did you read Kotaku's article?
No, I didn't.
Kotaku
No, I
wrote
did
an
not.
article about the show, and they were like, "It's the best show in a long time."
but
But fuck them because they shut down Tango and all the
Yeah.
they turned it into like basically like they laid off all these people, which it is true and it is
Yeah, of
sad.
course.
But like you could tell like the writer had an axe to grind because he was like first he was speechless that the show was good, and then he was like, oh, but it just overshadows like what they just did with Tango and all that sort of stuff. Like there are definitely people that really I've seen some of that sentiment on Twitter. Being like, don't forget this happened. It's like, no, people remember. We all nobody here wanted Tango Gameworks closed,
Oh, fuck.
right? Like
Of course not.
that sucks because we're not going to get any cool games from them in the future.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, we can feel disappointed about it, but then still be excited about the games we're going to be getting in the future and stuff. It's like you can have both of those emotions and thoughts in your head, and you know, it's
Yeah, I agree, man.
I love Phil's reaction to that after
Yeah.
that question. He basically said, "Business, bro. That's it."
Some people said that he didn't answer the question. I thought he did.
No, he did.
said,
He did.
I
Business.
have to run a successful business.
Business.
Well,
That's what he said.
It's only with the Xbox side do they have to constantly be reminded of all their failures and faults. When it comes to PlayStation, if PlayStation takes another hit and fires more people and doesn't have a September show, or say if they did, and they happen to have one of their CEOs sitting down for an interview with any of these guys, which they
That will never be a question.
Exactly. They never will. They will never say that. They will never
In
ask
fact,
you
I
that.
think Sony PR will not allow that question.
Exactly.
well, it definitely wouldn't be live,
Mm.
right? If
Yeah.
you did an interview, it definitely wouldn't be live.
Mm.
So some people are mad at McCaffrey because he didn't push hard enough on Phil.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
you
I
know,
agree.
whatever, but
Like the multi-platform question.
or the
Yeah.
multi-platform or like the Tango stuff, right?
Yeah.
People felt he should have been harder and should have pushed more.
But these
You know?
same people would never push on PlayStation for any of these things. Well, first off, PlayStation wouldn't give them the
They
time.
don't do interviews for real. like-
Exactly. So it's like you go at the one that is accessible to you, but the one that you all crave and push up won't even piss on you if you're on fire. So what are we doing here?
right.
Let's get the super chats.
Let me get the rest of the Adidas with the 5 ran. That was not state of play in my Sean voice. Oh, he said Rand. That was not a state of play in my Sean voice. Look at this shit. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That state of play. Time Maker Man to 5. Xbox and Bears. Jeff Keighley. Good. The guy always sides with Sony. He's a Sony fan. I mean, that's fine. You know, that's what he
I just
likes.
hate
but-
how passive aggressive he is. With
he's very passive aggressive. The angry therapist with the 2. Phil definitely took a shot at Crap Gamer. That he did.
I gotta listen to that again because it
When
didn't catch
he
me.
said
What do you think?
He goes,
people was mad when we put our
PC
games on
stuff.
PC, and they was,
Yeah.
he was talking about Crap Gamer, bro.
Oh yeah, now I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
Bro,
talking
he
about
took
Crap
shots.
Gamer.
He took shots at everyone. Trust me.
Yeah, he did. Ultraman Defy. Hey, Dut, you don't look like Coltrane. You look like one of those black holes the locust came out of. I can't believe
Come on,
this shit,
Ultraman.
man.
Come on.
Come on.
I can't believe this
Come
shit.
on.
Blaze right. Remember for 2 months, I called Tim Dog a crying female dog earlier. He wouldn't shut the freak up.
Oh
Shit.
shit.
Yeah, he had a show or a space, whatever you call them, and it was just a bunch of
Yeah,
wine.
spaces,
and-
yeah.
I get it.
Javier
Why-
with the 5. So Dirt for Halloween, you going as Coltrane? Honestly, was impressed with the development hell game with a Perfect Dark and South of Midnight. Honestly, was impressed.
I'm supplementing against my left right now, and damn, this game.
Yeah,
was
we're
good,
gonna talk
bro.
about that.
Mhm.
Asian Shadow Wolf of the Fight. Xbox totally delivered a KO to all the haters yesterday. Dreamcast guy deleted a lot of his tweets and
got
gave
he
damage
did.
control after seeing the showcase. Yeah, we saw
We
that,
got the
bro.
receipts. We ain't forgot.
Danny Passion with the 5. My non-gamer wife watched Jeff in the Xbox Showcase, and she said the Jeff show was burning. The Xbox Showcase was well made and very interesting. Your wife is a very smart
Nice.
woman.
Good shit.
Slim Reaper the 5. These devs put a lot of hard work into their craft. It's disappointing to hear so-called professional media say negative and damaging things. Yeah, like Sean said, man, that's their work, you know. Kills it with the 2. Ponies hyped to play with Legos and blow into controllers. All right, fellas, we have
Hey,
caught
Let's
up.
go for it, bro.
Can I
The
say
Super
something though about
Absolutely.
about
Go
the
ahead.
Lego Horizon game?
Yeah.
Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I haven't played any of the Horizon games, but I kind of actually would rather. I was thinking, I'm like, I'd actually kind of rather play the Lego Horizon game than the other 2 Horizon
I
games.
knew you were gonna say that. I knew.
Honestly, like that one, I don't know. Like, I was like, yeah, because sometimes when you play a lot of open world games, you get burnt out on it, right? And I just
100%.
played Stellar Blade and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I still have the 2 Horizon games to play, and it's like, and then I saw the Lego Horizon stuff, and there was a time where I played all the Lego games. And I was kind of like, you know what? I might play that over the other 2. I don't know. Like, there's just something about it.
I'm gonna tell you, Rand. I played both
should
of
play it
them.
on Switch.
I didn't finish neither one. They're very beautiful games, the Horizon, but I thought they were boring. But maybe the Lego game
I reckon
would
you
be
like
fun
it,
for
man,
you.
because I finished the first one. I like the first one. Obviously, the characters are POS, but overall, it was a good brand new IP. The second one, I've not played it yet. I can play on my PC if I wanted to, but I've not played it yet. But the first one I liked, and I actually do
should play it
believe
on
you
Switch.
like it. But like I said, open world games, bro. It's just so many games out there, and you like pick and choose, and you do get tired because you want a small, like you want a game like Hellblade, nice, linear, straight to the point. Then you go to the open world game. So I said go for the Lego game and play on Nintendo Switch.
Oh shit! Shout out
Play
to the
on the
thousands.
Switch.
Absolutely.
Don't give
As you
Sony
should.
any money or something.
No. Give him at
Playing
least
on the
give him 70%.
Play on the
70%.
Switch.
And buy it physical, so it should be less.
Yo, give him 30%. Don't give him the 100%.
But buy a used copy from GameStop so they get nothing.
That's right.
All right, there you go. All right, y'all. Ray says, shout out to the Darkness Brothers. I guess you're talking about me and you, R&B. What's up, Ray? And Blank 964 with the Tuesday Dirt got
come on.
his PC from Render Center. That's not true. Anyway, guys, so let's get to the discussion. Like we already started off talking about it. We're so anxious to talk about it. We already started off talking about it, but that showcase yesterday, guys. Oh man.
Amazing.
That's Liv, honestly, I tell you guys, I watch E3s very often. I watch all of Xbox E3s from the original Xbox to the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One to the series. And honestly, y'all, this was probably the best one I've seen. Honestly, this is probably the best one. This 1 hour and a half of, as Sean say, bangers, right?
Back to back.
Like, not much talking, right? Not much talking, just showing game after game and 17 first-party games shown. Not all of them are my cup of tea, like the Age of Mythology. That's not really my thing.
Which
but
it
they are
doesn't have
first-
to either, Dirt.
Yeah, but I'm listening. Everything is not going to cater to me personally, but that showcase. We always say, Sean, the fellas, we always talk about when they revealed those games in 2020, people made fun of Xbox. They said it was all CGI. It was at the height of COVID. It was all CGI, blah, blah, blah. Those games are pretty much damn near ready now. If you think about the studios they bought in 2018, a lot of those studios was there yesterday. Excuse me. When they bought those studios, some of them were making multi-platform games like Compulsion, In Exile. I know they bought them in 2019. No, I'm sorry. It was 2018, but later that year. But yeah, those games, they're ready, man. And that show yesterday was absolutely incredible, man. It was absolutely incredible. Rand, I like talking to you about this stuff because you're a guy that's been in the community for years. You remember some of the things said about Xbox. Even Phil Spencer mentioned yesterday in this interview that all they had was Halo, Gears, and Forza.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to the Best Spot Kids Move. Halo,
Yeah, shout
Gears,
out
and
to
Forza.
Halo, Gears, and Forza.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he had, like he had to spend that every year, like, yeah, Halo Gears of Forza, but to see what they have now, Rand, just go ahead and just tell us how you feel about everything. Like,
I mean, it's finally all coming together, right?
100%.
Waiting, it's like, all right, they had nothing for a long time. 5 studios, go out and buy some more in 2018, 2019, get Bethesda, get ABK. I remember one time you DM'd me, Dirt, and you were like, oh, I was watching your video from like 2018, and you said, we'd start seeing this stuff hit 2022, 2023-ish or whatever. Right. And you were like, oh, you called it. And it's like, yeah, I think COVID pushed it back a bit, clearly. Right? Stuff got delayed a little bit. So, games take time, especially now. But it's like the dominoes are all set up. You see it. Who else can put out a showcase with 17 games, all different style of games, too? Like Age of Mythology Retold, to an Avowed, to a Perfect Dark, to, live service updates from Sea of Thieves and Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online and all that stuff. Like, there's something for everybody, but there's the big games too, because people have always been about, we want, some people want the big AAA stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Fable looks like that. Perfect Dark looks like that. Gears definitely looks like that. And there were a stretch there of shows where, it was, it wasn't always great. Mm-hmm. There's always stuff that was kind of like, okay, we're waiting. But you're at this point now where they're dating stuff. Next year, Fable, Doom, South of Midnight at least, 2025. Probably then can assume like State of Decay 3, Gears 2026, Perfect Dark potentially in that time frame. So you're in that point now where the stuff they're showing is all basically like a roadmap for between like now and the end of 2026, right? Where it's like this all stuff is coming soon, which is the things we've been waiting for. Like we've been waiting for Microsoft to deliver on the promise of delivering a game a quarter like they've been saying since like 2019. Seems like they're about to get there. And it's like you have all these games, like you should have a showcase where everything's there, and they finally do. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I never thought I would see it, but this show's getting universal praise by the media of all people. And we know how the media can kind of downplay Xbox stuff. Even known haters of Xbox who have admitted that they make Xbox videos hating on it for views were positive about it, because you can't just deny what you just saw, especially if you say I like good game showcases. Mm-hmm. So yeah, dude, it was just seeing everything come together yesterday where there really wasn't a low moment in the show. Even like when they do their indie segments where it's kind of like here's the down, they kind of picked right back up. It was like, okay, we're gonna keep it short, but boom, right back up into the stuff. And it was just I mean, it was beautiful, dude. And they still haven't shown a lot of stuff. They still, we didn't see Clockwork Revolution. We didn't see Contraband. We didn't see some of the other projects that we know they're working on. What Double Fine's doing and stuff. So, I mean, there's still a whole bunch of other games that they could, show off next year or the year after.
Like Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah, we didn't even need them games there. That's how good the showcase.
That's how,
you know what I mean? Because there was like what they delivered. Like you can see the overall like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for a lot of people. And what they managed to do yesterday was unbelievable. And missing them games that we know about. That's how crazy it is. The lineup for Xbox, they could put some games to the side for a bit, let them cook a bit extra, and come back like maybe later this year, the Game Awards, Gamescom, or who knows, maybe next year for the big showcase again. And that's what we're talking about. What you just mentioned, then them 2018 studios, 2019, 2020 publishers as well, is paying off right now. And this is what Phil wanted. And I'm glad it's happening under his watch, because he made all of the moves and it's paying off for him right now. I'm glad it's yes, the energy from Phil Spencer was totally different yesterday.
Phil body language was different on the interview, bro. You could tell he was happy.
Showcase.
Yeah.
Sean, Dirt. The other person I was glad to see with a little bit more swagger was Matt Booty, because you saw him after I can't remember what game it was, but he was talking that talk on the show. Remember what Perfect Dark. Remember, especially Perfect Dark. Remember what he said before is when we get this ball rolling and we have it set up to where we can drop a game every quarter. And they laughed at him and they dogged him out.
They did laugh out.
Every time someone left the studio, every time somebody transferred out. Every time bad news came about Perfect Dark Studio or any other studio that he's supposed to be managing, it was just knives in his side, knives in his back. You don't know what you're doing, yada yada. And when they finally got the ball rolling, and Perfect Dark came out, and no one had a bad thing to say, and it just drop kicked that whole narrative of struggling development right in the face. Who did you see right after the trailer? Matt Booty talking that talk. I know he's happy about finally.
Yeah, it was his vindication about it.
Yes.
Like, you guys were talking so much trash about Perfect Dark. Here it is. And I'm going to talk about it after the the trailer. Like,
exactly.
It's his vindication, because every single narrative around Matt Booty is that he's a bad manager, that he can't manage his studios. And I'm glad for him. Like, you know what? You guys are talking so much trash. Here's the game. Now shut the fuck up. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought Perfect Dark looked great. Personally, I thought it looked great.
Dirk, what do we say is coming at Avalanche Games?
Kong So said that in 2021. He said Avalanche Games is coming. And
when is it coming? This holiday, because we're getting Avowed, we're getting
100%,
Indiana
bro.
Jones. What else?
And speaking of Avowed, real quick, did you guys hear how it has the option to do third person?
Yes.
Sean was ecstatic about that shit. Sean was ecstatic. Yes, that. It's third person and first person. That.
That's awesome to see that, like Starfield, bro. Let me ask Ron something before you get the super chat. Ron, Compulsion Games. That's one of the studios that when they acquired them, when they acquired that studio, I go, that's the studio that needs to prove to me they can make a great game with the resources. Because obviously, you're good as your last game. Let's be real. If your last game is dog shit, that's what people remember you for.
Yeah, because We Happy Few was.
We Happy Few was
Well,
one
they
of them.
say the DLC was actually really good.
Yeah,
But who played it?
I didn't play
It is what it is. People laughed at them. We laughed at them. Let's keep it real before they acquire them. Your rant, Compulsion Games. We seen the art style last year. We thought this is quite good. Stop motion, Spideyverse type of look. We got to see gameplay, bro. I watch your reaction, yours and Gamsly, but once again, people might not have heard it. Like, were you surprised Compulsion Games is making a game like this? Bro?
I was shocked. Okay, because I'll admit, I kind of been a resident compulsion hater. I even told Phil back in 2018. I was like, I don't know why you bought them. They're not a good developer, right? Because I was like, We Happy Few.
You went like Gene Park with Ninja Theory.
I was like, hey, We Happy Few wasn't good. Contrast wasn't good. I always made the joke. I'm like, oh, you must have been able to get compulsion for like a handshake and a hamburger or something, right? Because like, okay, I didn't. Yeah, so like, I'll admit it. I was a compulsion hater, but I like to be proven wrong. You know, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I was not expecting that, Sean, at all. So like, when that could, there's the thing is like, there's so like, you could talk about game of the show, and it's like there's so many. You could Doom, the Perfect Dark, the Gears Emergence Day, right? Like there's Fable, right? But honestly, probably the most surprising thing was South of Midnight, because I did not expect it to look like that. I did not expect it to be that type of game. I've seen some people talk about the stop motion animation where like the world is,
Which I love,
in 60 frames, but the character is stop motion, so it renders on the twos. Very unique. Combat looked fun, right? It was kind of giving me off a little bit of like Metroidvania vibes. Like you had the double jump and then the glide, which kind of makes me think those are things you're going to be able to acquire as you go.
An upgrade, yeah.
But I was like, holy shit! You're talking about a game that I was, and from a studio that I had no hope in. I was like, nah, whatever they make, right? Throw it in the trash bin. To essentially being like, holy crap. Okay, yeah, I'm sold. That's the thing about this. Even with the Xbox show was, even though they used cinematics a lot of times was gameplay, and we've always kind of been like, come on, yeah, CGI cinematics, they're fun, maybe for the first announcement, but we want to see gameplay. They showed gameplay for Doom, they had gameplay for Fable, right? There was snippets of gameplay for State of Decay 3, gameplay for this one. Like they've heard all the complaints that people have of like, oh, it's not this or that. So they work it in, and game development is such a long process now that that's why you don't really see a lot of games earlier than we used to. Because I've even talked to people that how long does it take to build like a demo for these things, and they're like, it takes like 6 to 7 months to build out something like this for trailer or whatever, or a segment for these one of the shows. So there's a lot that goes into it where they could be using those people to do something else. So yeah, like, dude, I was smiling, Sean. I don't know if that came across in
It did
my
come across,
reaction.
like,
Yeah.
is this compulsion game? Like,
I was like-
I wish I could have seen. Obviously, once you get on camera, it'd be a different reaction. But it was awesome to see that reaction from you and Gamsley, because even ourselves as well, because we wanted
Yeah.
to be like,
I
this is
was
the
like,
studio I
yo.
wanted to prove. Like, I was
Yeah.
wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad with the resources, the backing. They wanted to be not a double A studio. They wanted to push that envelope and be that type of studio that, yo, listen, we can go toe to toe with these guys, the bigger guys, and I believe they proved it.
Yeah,
South of midnight. That was not. Listen, guys. That was my game of the show. That was my game of the show, because when I saw it, I was like, "Yo, it looks like this. It looks this. This is right up my alley."
looks-
You know,
It looks
the
original.
combat looked great. Her flying around like, you know, like Just Cause 4 or something. I thought it looked incredible, man.
Do you know what
You
it reminded me of?
it's original.
I'm sure, like all of us. I know us guys have completed Psychonauts too. You know that banter and that witty type of like conversation with that
I love
catfish
Psychonauts,
mutant.
yeah.
I reckon it's got that type of banter between the characters and people she runs into.
Yeah.
Like, Rand, I'm
Was
sure
that
you
in
completed
Catfish or
Psychonauts
something she
too.
was on?
Oh, dude, Psychonauts 2 is amazing.
Yeah,
I love that
and
game.
you know that banter
love
and
that game.
with the people he runs into and the conversation, all that funny type of the banter they have. I reckon South of Midnight is gonna have that with them certain characters, creatures, whatever you want to call them.
That's
And you
called
can see that
character
came
development,
across.
bro.
That came across, and the music.
And
I think it's gonna
the
have
music was
fantastic-
dope.
Dude, the
music.
music, bro. The music. People are not talking about the music enough of that game. But just yesterday, I was like, dude, listen to that beat. The beat is like, boom. I loved it, and it was like pairing up with the attacks that she was doing.
Yeah.
So I loved it.
But the most
Bro,
important thing, though, it said 2025.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2025. So we
I
start.
tell you
So
what,
we started.
that-
We start Fable 2025. You know,
Doom.
Doom, South to Midnight. That's 3 bangers already for 2025.
Yeah, and I mean, there's even talk that Clockwork Revolution is next year.
Who?
And you know, Forza Horizon 6 got to come out at
be,
some
yeah.
point. It's been a bit. I mean, that probably might be next
came out in
year.
2021. Yeah, it came out in 2021, right?
So it's like 2025 could be pretty stacked, and then 2026 looking like it could be pretty stacked
Wait,
too. So
Rand,
but
that is going to
next-
show you
but-
that Xbox roadmap. They're going to have a steady flow of games every year, because, you know, like next year, we just said those games. Then 2026, maybe a Gears, maybe you know, I don't know, Perfect Dark.
So-
You know,
2025 is already scary, dude.
It's
We got
scary.
we got GTA next year.
yeah,
Oh,
people
yeah,
need
right.
people. The publishers are going to be very scared and wary of GTA
yeah.
6. They're going to be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, well, we're not releasing any games within like a month of that.
Yeah, definitely, bro. GTA 6 is going to be
Stay
a
away.
monster, an absolute monster. Let me get a few of these.
Not to
super
mention, like every single year, there's going to be a COD game. I think.
chats. Yeah,
What's next year? It's not next
they
year's,
said that
but
about next year. Yeah.
2026
Next
COD.
year
I think Tom
is-
Henderson said is Advanced Warfare 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Who's doing it though?
Sledgehammer, I think.
No, I thought he said
Sledgehammer did
is
Modern
maybe
Warfare 3.
2027. Yeah, I thought he said 2026 is
This is Raven
Infinity
and
Ward's next game.
This is Raven
it's
and
Infinity
Treyarch
War.
on this one.
So this is
Yeah.
Infinity War, I think, is the next one.
It's 2026, because remember, they did not do Modern Warfare 3. That was Sledgehammer. Yeah, so I think they said next time is Modern Warfare 4, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's
Golden Knight
first
with
party, bitches.
it's all
right.
first party, right?
Game Pass.
Golden-
Game Pass.
Golden Knight with the 2.
Game
Dirk got his
Pass.
PC from Gold's Pawn Shop in Detroit.
Oh, come on.
Stop talking about my
Yeah.
PC, but it is dog shit. though, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get rid of it. Hey, you just got a new like PC, didn't you, Rand?
I did. I bought a PC like you. My PC was from 2017. I had a 1080 in it, right? And I was like, you know what? I need a new PC. So I got a top of the line PC with the 4090 in it.
Yeah, that's
But I don't use it.
Yeah.
I only use it for podcasting, watching YouTube, making videos. I mean, maybe I'll use it for gaming at some point, or at least it's there if I want the option to eventually.
right.
You know, but
I saw you showed a picture of it. It looks sweet though.
oh yeah, and it
Yeah.
costs a shitload of money.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know, some people are always brag about, oh, my 4090s with that. Yeah, but they don't tell you that those things cost like $4,000. You know, like if you want to build or like a pre-build like mine, like because I'm not going to build a PC, but
right.
you know,
I'm not gonna use it,
to
yeah.
get the max out everything, to get the best of the best, that shit costs a lot of money. And you
Yeah,
compare
a
it to
lot
a
of money,
console, which is $500. It's like, come on, right?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Adidas with the 1,000 in here. Hit that dark button. What
Let's
the hell?
go.
No, it's 1,100 in here, man. Actually, not
Wow.
1,100.
Shout out to you
1,100.
guys. Thank you.
Shout out to you guys. Balling harder with the 20. I really hope the cadence for the 2025 lineup starts early in the beginning of the year. Was Black Myth Wukong Money had it, or am I missing something? You know, honestly,
No.
I'll be honest about it, Balling harder. I do believe the Xbox Series S is more work for the developers, and so I don't know if the team that's making Wukong is a small team, but sometimes they need a little bit more time because of the Xbox Series S. That's what I'm assuming.
I'll say this though. I'll say this though. Like after what we saw yesterday, do we really need Wukong? Like Black Myth, do you really need it? Like we can play it later.
There's a very large increase of Asian games that are like in the Souls or Dark Souls or Demon Souls.
There's a lot of those type of games, and I'm not a fan of none of them.
6 of them been announced this year already or shown?
Yeah, hell, it was one of Xbox show. I don't remember the name of it, but the female with the protagonist,
fight all the different creatures. I'm not sick of it per se. I'm just saying I'm noticing that trend is starting to grow.
Yeah, it's because I think Elden Ring really just made it kind of popular.
Oh, yeah.
It's Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Like, everybody loves those. Developers loves those. So that you're inspired by the things you like, right? And you want to create stuff. So they create their own Souls games, essentially.
Yeah. There you go. Range G4 the 2 Dirt PC. It says ops. That is true. It was definitely my ops yesterday. Max City, what's up, Max City with the 2? Dookie said the same as Phil's Ponies. Fake outrage. Dookie said the same. What? Do y'all know what he means, Sean? I don't know. Dookie said the same as Phil's Ponies. Fake outrage. I got lost me on that one, Max City.
I don't know.
Dude, Dirt, this IGN just put out a tweet. Amid multiple leaks and rumors, we had a decent idea what was going to be at this year's showcase. When it finally aired, Microsoft did the near impossible in a fickle social media fueled age. They exceeded expectations.
Look at IGN being positive.
Yeah.
They stay with
I was on Boom Show, right? I was on Boom Show, and they asked everybody about how would the media respond to the show. And I told them, I think everybody disagreed with me except for Kay Asante. I said, it depends on how the community responds to it. I said, if the community is positive, IGN will be positive. You know why? Because if it's positive, then the clicks will come because their reviews will be positive. So
yeah, you couldn't argue with it either. So.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So Bay Area with the 5 Xbox gamers since day one, Halo Championship Edition, Fusion Frenzy. We still play Fusion Frenzy, by the way, me and my family. Project got them racing. This was hands down the best showcase I can remember Xbox ever having. Bro, I agree. They just talking. It was very minimum talking.
I'd say this comes really close to Xbox One's 2016 show, but this is way better than that one.
Yeah.
And 2016 show was really good.
It was good.
That's the one that they showed this Xbox Series X. One X.
Scorpio. That was a good show, but I'm gonna tell you, Rand, let me ask you a question. Do you remember Xbox E3 2013, the actual show, not the other shit?
I thought
it was great.
Awesome. I thought that E3 was pretty good for what it was. Yeah,
it was a good show.
It was all the extra stuff afterwards that kind of hurt it, and but I thought that was a damn good show. But this is the best one. Frederick Lewis with the 5. Dirt, thank God the wait is over for the showcase. But how long do I have to wait for your next solo?
Oh, come on,
Fred. You always talking shit. How dare you?
Was that necessary? Like for real?
Kids with the 5. The showcase was like a whole different timeline from Doom and Gloom Media and Ponybox was spinning. Xbox has the bangers. Sean voice. Yes, thank you, bro. Dog 50 member for 5 months. Tina Amani. Is it Amani?
Tina Amini.
Who is that?
Tina Amini.
Yeah, she did the show last year too, right?
Yeah, she's like head of that stuff. She used to be editor at IGN, I believe. And she went over to Microsoft.
Shout out the show last year was good too, but not as good as this one. But the show last year was good also. But
hats off to her.
Yeah, I think she's like doing the developer directs and stuff too. Like
is she doing all the shows now, Rand? Like
I think she's previews? That's her department. So
even the big showcases.
The showcases, the developer directs, all that sort of stuff. The things people have asked for. So I think she's the one in charge. At least that's like she's in charge of that department essentially, right?
She's doing a damn good job, bro. Damn good job. I remember E3 2015. They had a Minecraft Like, what was the
AR,
glasses?
The
AR
HoloLens
The
thing.
HoloLens.
Yeah, man, that
HoloLens.
shit was like, get this shit out of here, man. I'm glad no
That's
more
the
stuff
dumbest
like
shit
that. I
ever,
love
bro.
that show yesterday with nothing but games, man. And the majority of them was going into Game Pass. Loved it, man. Kizzle with Defy. First it was remasters, then it was director cuts, and now it's Lego versions. You can't make this shit up.
Hey, that's right. They said they were gonna make a remaster of the second one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
T-Pop Fever the two. Guess what, ponies? PlayStation got on games. LOL.
Facts.
Yes. Listen, this is the echo chamber for y'all to talk shit. I love it. Continue. The Longhouse Gaming Podcast. Black Viking was
Black
up, bro, with
Viking.
5.
What up, killer?
We just forming to ignore Flight Sim.
We haven't got there yet.
This podcast.
Yeah, we haven't got there yet.
Listen, man, we ignored. Well, I wouldn't say the word ignored, but there was so
We
much
forget.
content in the show yesterday. We haven't even talked about Indiana Jones.
Do you even
Right.
start
Flight
with the first
Sim.
episode yet?
No, we ain't talking about Indiana Jones yet, man. Like, I mean, there was so
Metal
much
Gear
content
was in
in
the
that
show.
Metal
Gear
Gear
was in the show. Nobody's talking
MBG
about
was
it.
not. MBG missed out the chance to dress up like Solid Snake, man.
Again, Derek, can we
Oh,
just
Boss.
point out,
I'm sorry, that wasn't Solid Snake. Naked
Big
Snake.
Boss.
It was.
Derek, can you point out the fact that somehow a game was first shown on a PlayStation show, but Xbox got the gameplay trailer? How did that happen?
Listen, Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, what is it called? Delta? Yeah,
Delta,
it debuted
Yeah.
on a PlayStation show. Then Xbox showed it on one of their partner showcases.
Yeah,
I was like,
a couple
yo, this
months
Metal
ago.
Gear. Then
So
they
did
had
it-
Seems they got the marketing now, which is
So,
great.
so
and that's
Xbox-
rare Xbox to have marketing, but look, they got marketing for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah. So Xbox pulled a boss move and just snatched the game from him. Huh? Where have I heard that before?
I love it, man. You need to get marketing.
Well,
Marketing deals are very important.
Maybe Konami chose Silent Hill over everything, and then Microsoft is like that.
Hey, we'll take that.
Hey, man, think about marketing deal. Think about Hogwarts Legacy. That shit moved PlayStation units
Damn,
last February, like February of last year. So Dave Reezy with the 2. Isn't Harold Hullabut somewhat stop motion? I think so.
It is.
Yes,
It is.
It uses that technique of move it once, take a picture, move it once. take a
Yeah,
picture.
Yeah,
that's a
stop
weird game. Let me tell you. But
Yeah, it is. Starkey Love with the 2. Am I weird for thinking Microsoft is genius for making ponies wait a year or more for most multiplats? They pay full price when we play day one on Game Pass. They get money from people that would never buy an Xbox. Listen, Starkey, hey man, it's good to see you too, man. I haven't seen you in a while, bro. I know some of us hate it. I've more accepted that it's going to happen, but I guess you put it that way.
Well,
it is
look
what
at
it
it
is.
from two. There's two ways to look at it. There's the fanboy aspect where all we care about is bragging rights and who has what.
That's what it's really about, though.
Yeah. So from a fanboy perspective, you could say we more so than Xbox takes an L on that because we can't say this exclusive anymore. But if you look at it from the King's perspective, shout out to King and Iron Lords, where it's a boss move where we get the game subscription, they have to pay for it. So who's really bending the knee, taking an L? Us for getting a subscription, or them, or Microsoft for making money off of a competitor's platform? And on the flip side of that,
it depends on the perspective.
exactly. But who really loses at the end of the day? Like we don't.
It's all about
shit
bragging
talking,
rights.
R&B. Come on, you know
It's
what's
all
up,
about shit
POS.
talking, bro.
I just want
When
to
we listen, if we didn't do podcasts, we were just gamers playing our games.
Yeah,
would we really be that upset about it?
No.
Probably not. Right? Probably not. Unless you got some personal friends you talk shit to.
Yeah.
Probably not. But it's
But
about bragging rights.
It's a higher level of shit talking, Sean, because now I can go to places and say we're making money off you hoes. Get on the street and make daddy that money.
Every version of Call of Duty, Xbox previously got 0%. Now they get 70, you pieces of trash. So it's all about talking shit. Mandingo with the 20. That effing show was epic. Best to date. It was so good that it had me standing at attention.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
In fact, I remain erect long after the long after the show. My wife happened to notice and asked if she was responsible. I said no, Phil is. What is wrong?
Oh my
with
God,
Mandingo,
pause.
man?
What's going on?
What the hell is wrong with Mandingo, man?
Rand, don't get that's not the whole super chat crew that just
Yeah, is that the whole community?
No,
That's only Mandingo. That's Mandingo, man. Hey, Rodimus, with the 5 being at the showcase in person, you feel a lot of the energy and excitement from the
100%.
fans. Every reveal, people were cheering and clapping for it. each game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely going to try to go next year.
This
seriously.
is
Awesome, you were there.
this is when you miss a live show with the
Yeah.
crowd and everything, because people would have went crazy. People went nuts. Would have went nuts for the Doom thing, for the Fable thing. Oh, they would have went absolutely crazy for Emergence Day, right?
Yeah, Gears would have been. Oof.
Because
Like
it's
you
like
said.
we knew it was Gears, right? And they even telegraphed it because the title card was red, where
Red,
it
it
said
was
World
red, yeah, it
Premiere,
was.
so you knew what it was. But it was like there had been no whispers of Emergence Day, and it's funny watching people's reactions, because I very much did the same. You can tell the Gears fan, like, I'm a Gears fan, but I'm not like really steeped in the lore. So when I was watching it out, my mind just was like, oh, this must be a Gears collection because that's young Marcus. But I was watching some like dudes who are super into Gears that know their stuff. They called it was Emergence Day immediately.
They
It was
did.
like, oh,
saw
that's
the
Emergence
Lancer.
Day.
Yeah,
They said two
did.
things. They saw the Retro Lancer,
The-
which
the-
the,
my Retro
which
Lancer.
the Chainsaw Lancer doesn't exist yet, and the scar. That's what I noticed. Marcus didn't have the scars. I'm like, whoa, hold on, that's even before. So yeah, that
But
could
you
be-
don't.
I
You
said
don't
it.
notice
If
it
you look at the
first time.
reaction, I said E-Day.
Yeah, you did say that. But you guys are right, because I did see some guys, like you said, Rand, they called it immediately. Oh, is this Emergence Day? And I didn't notice the Retro Lancer. I didn't even pay attention, right?
I mean, I noticed it, but my mind was too like, wait a minute, this isn't Gear 6. Clear, is this a flashback within Gear 6?
right.
And then I was like, oh, was this a remake of Gears 1? Because the rumors of the Gears collection. I was like,
Yeah.
but I heard Gears collection wasn't going to be at the show, right? Which is why I said that in my video.
Right.
So I was like, what is this? Because at no point did I think, oh, we're gonna not do Gear 6 after that cliffhanger that they left us on,
Right.
and we're gonna go do a prequel. And it's not even something I even knew I wanted. Right? I didn't even know I
Right.
wanted it until you showed it to me,
Until they
and now
showed
I'm
it.
like, oh wait, I can experience Marcus and Dom again, and
Yeah.
get to dude, because Emergence Day is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it
The
is.
type
has
of
to
stuff
be.
going like I don't know, like I was so happy with that reveal, because it was just like, I know sometimes the whole leak culture, like can kind of suck in a way.
Mhm.
Sometimes surprises get ruined and whatever. This is one of the times where I was really happy nobody had mentioned this at all. I don't even know if anybody really knew about it, but if you did, thank you for not mentioning it to
100%,
anybody.
bro.
I think Rand hit the nail right on the head, because it was like, I didn't even know I wanted that. Right? Then you think
True.
about it, man.
We wanted Marcus. We
You
wanted
wanted
Marcus to
Marcus,
take
but-
the lead. Yeah.
But still, Sean, is like
Yeah.
a prequel. Now, most of the times I'm against prequels for the most part, but this
But
one makes
I want a
total sense.
trilogy. I
This
want
is a
new
prequel
trilogy.
about
This
something
one
that
makes
was.
total sense, bro.
This
This
is
is
a
the
prequel. about
prequel
something
of the story that we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Like Emergence Day is one of those things that we've heard about in the games,
Yeah,
and
but we
how
never saw
terrible
yeah.
it was in the world,
Exactly.
because nobody knew what was going on. Like people were dying in the streets. It
Chaos.
was like only 2
Chaos.
weeks of peace right after the Pendulum Wars. So everybody was like, "All right, we're in peace," and then chaos just happened out of nowhere. Nobody knew what was going on. So hopefully we can see that in gameplay and on the screen how terrible it was. So
They gave
damn,
you a
man,
snippet from like that last shot showing like Dom and Marcus standing there, and you see in the city just all hell
The city's
breaking loose,
sinking,
bro.
Yeah.
So
sinking.
you
Part of
like,
it
yes, I
gave it
can't.
on
You know,
itself.
I
I'm
can't
not
wait
gonna
to
lie,
see
bro.
it.
When Marcus was just gonna fall and obviously Dom grips him on that,
Oh,
then everybody
Dom,
like the
man.
reaction to like, is that Dom? Is that young Dom? And because you know what happens with Dom and that with the story,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
and that hits because
And then the music in the background too.
yeah,
so.
that music, bro, it just hits.
Not a single word throughout the whole trailer, just music and just the scenery and all that. So
Perfect.
this makes me think then, do we get Gears remaster after this leading up to Gears 6? Or is it just gonna be
I don't
Emergency
know.
Day?
I just want a trilogy. That's it from the new Marcus.
Because
It looks good. I think making it a prequel kind of rejuvenates the franchise.
yes, it does.
You know what
Dude,
I'm saying?
And the older fans.
there are a
I
lot
don't-
of people who have been very hard on Xbox.
Mhm.
Like Asmund, I even watched Asmongold's reaction. He was
He loved
ecstatic with the Gears
I saw
reveal.
it,
He
yeah,
was
I
going nuts. There are
Yeah.
a lot of people, like, and it's just, I think that really speaks to people love the 360 generation and they love Gears, but they loved it when it was Marcus and Dom, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they've fallen off because of Xbox's decisions during the Xbox One generation. They became PlayStation fans, but there's always that love of Gears, and Gears has gone all the way back around to being nostalgic now because what's old is new again, right?
Right.
So even though Xbox, Coalition's been doing the Kate story, if you're gonna circle back and do. Because for a lot of people, that's when they first started gaming. Maybe not for us, old heads. But for a lot of people, that's when they first started, the 360 generation. So that holds a lot of fond memories for them. So they see that stuff and they're, excited because not only excited to play the game, but they're thinking about like what they were doing at that point in time, who they're, like when you were younger and you didn't have as many responsibilities. It all tinges back. Jez has always said this on the show, is that Xbox sort of lacks like that nostalgia appeal sometimes that both Nintendo and PlayStation can deliver, right?
That's right.
And this Gears is essentially a nostalgia play for a lot of people, right? Even more so than like Fable or even Doom. Those are very also nostalgic franchises for some. Gears and like Marcus and Dom, super nostalgic for people, bro. Like, I think they have like a real big winner on their hands with this one because I know he kind of avoids the whole Kate and the whole DEI stuff that's going around with like female leads and because I don't know if you guys saw, but they're going at Joanna Dark's appearance and stuff. So it's like you avoid all that stuff because now it's like it's just the bros. It's just the two best friends, right? Like,
and they're young. Hey, you know what?
It's the journey, bro. It's the journey.
It's a great decision. It's a great decision. Like I'm sure the coalition had a meeting. They said this is the direction we're going to head. A prequel and. Looking at it now is a great decision because, like you said, Rand, we do want to see the last part of the Kate story, but something about this E-Day, man, it's kind of like,
it's something that was talked about,
the timing is perfect.
Never shown.
Yeah, the timing is perfect. Like I said,
think about it because I think Gears of War, if I'm not mistaken, Gears of War 1 came out around 2006.
Yep.
So if it came out 2006, in 2026 is 20 years. We have no like release date for the game, so this could be a 2026 game.
Most likely, it will be
the 20th anniversary of the game. So timing wise, it's just perfect.
So Joey, in that case, then that makes me think. Then I guess like Dirt said, people want to see the end of Kate's story. But say they release Emergence Day, and it goes to 2026, and it goes well, and however, who knows? The Gears movie is the same year. Do you which side does that fuel then? Does that fuel more? Well, let's get a Gears 1 through 3 remaster, or
the franchise itself. It fuels the franchise itself.
That's why it's a prequel. Yeah, the franchise itself. Rain G4 to 5. I want a Joey platform game. Joey Panama 7 Adventures. Damn, man.
Bro, I want that too. Let's make it happen, Phil. Let's make it happen.
C4 Skills with the 2 FIGN, Tom W, Gene Park. Thanks, WBG Ran, Xbox Echo Chamber. Thank you, bro.
What did Tom Warren do?
He leaked.
Trying to spoil everything.
That bastard. Yeah. Oh man, I forgot about that.
I thought State of Decay looked good. Like something like I want to see more gameplay. Shit, me too. But you can definitely tell when there was gameplay and when it was CGI. You can tell clear as day. Yep. I love the State of Decay franchise. Hey, you like State of Decay, Rand?
I mean, I enjoyed aspects of the second one. I'm super interested in the third one because visually it looks like a big upgrade.
100%.
And they're talking about using the tech from Grounded for like the co-op shared world.
Yeah, the co-op,
hopefully they get rid of the tethers because that really bothered me. I hate being tethered. So
what was the other studio? I forgot. There's one more with there was a Grounded and one more they were doing. Was it the
Coalition? I guess.
That might have, the Coalition was helping with the game, yeah.
Yeah, because Unreal Engine 5,
Now they're taking aspects or something from it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that game. Javier with the 5. CD Projekt Red can get 2077 to run 120 on Series S. The whole thing with Wukong has to do with the term called skill issue. Mother efforts crying because they actually have to work.
Facts.
But hold on, but the Series S wasn't 120 at launch though.
No, that's the thing, Dirk. I've been saying this because there was like 4 or 5 games when it first dropped that had the same issue. Ponies jumped on it saying, "See, it's holding back gaming." Then all they had to do was wait 2 or 3 months. And, oh, we fixed it.
See, but that's my point though. It's a little extra work. And
Yeah.
if you got a small team or something like that, it might take a little longer.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, you're trying to hit a release date.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you don't. And it's. I think I also think they're Chinese as well. So maybe the documentation isn't the best, right? If they're first time developers and stuff. I mean, it sucks because it's delayed.
Yeah.
At least it's going to come at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Web Dave with the 2 Ran rocks. Great show.
Thank you,
WBG. Shout out to Web Dave. PS5 had 0 without Xbox. Oh shit. Shout out to Web Dave. You had a good
Xbox.
You got Lego.
No. Bump that. As far as it comes to first party platformers, Xbox, Nintendo, Sony, Xbox has the industry on its back and it's feeding everybody. PlayStation is just in the background doing Lord knows what.
Right. Paul Morrow gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, bro. Shout out to you.
5 times, baby.
5 times. Shout out to Paul Morrow. Kizzle with the 5. Phil really came on that showcase like I'm about to destroy Jeff Keighley's whole career. They dominated everybody this year with their show, bro. Seriously. Starkey Love with the 5. By the time they get to play indie, we play Fable and South of Midnight. They getting high off of leftovers and pay full price to do it. Pimp shit. Talk that shit, Starkey Love. I love it.
Yeah,
Chicago brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Boss Red with the 5. Who's still doubting the power of Game Pass? The real show stealer was the day one of Game Pass. Bro, they showed that so many times. And as a guy that loves Game Pass, I just got even more excited to know all of these quote unquote Sean bangers is going into Game Pass day one, including Gears E-Day. Gears of War. Gears of War. Don't forget they brought the of War back.
Oh yeah. Because it was just Gears for the last 2 games.
No, just the last game. That was Rod Ferguson called, I believe. He's at Gears 6. I mean Gears 5. But I like Gears of War. Bring that back. But I just read that. Thank you. Demo Flow, what's up, homie? With the 2 Xbox killing it. I'm so hyped for the future. Yeah, I think we all are, man. We all are, definitely. Thank you. Silent Cypher. What's up, Silent Cypher with the 5? Don't listen to them, Rand. All of us in the chat are awful degenerates. Great to see you on the show and salute to the whole panel.
Everybody in the chat's degenerates? Oh, no.
Calm down, Powder. Calm down.
Cheers. Oh, shit. Man, I saw you on Boom show earlier, bro. Dark Child CD with the 2 glizzies for them hating ponies. Talk that shit, bro.
Oh, there. Did you see that picture of the Horizon Zero Dawn Lego thing? For some reason, it's a picture of her with a hot dog in her hand. It was like for whatever reason.
It was a hot dog in the trailer. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I didn't see it. Like that's the only picture I've seen going around. Like, why does she have a hot dog?
Yeah, no, because that was the trailer.
Okay,
that was in the trailer. She ate a hot dog in the trailer.
Yeah.
G Myers with the 2. Do you think E-Day could be more than one game?
A trilogy.
I mean, I guess it depends on how it wraps up, right? Is it to be continued, or do they tell the whole story in one game?
It's a trilogy.
You think so? So you don't think they're getting back to Gears 6 until?
Yeah, it was a trilogy. They ain't getting back to Gears.
Okay, so how long? If I'm not mistaken,
like a switch
from E-Day to Gears 1, it was like
14 years.
14 years, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can actually.
It could be a trilogy, but I guess Ren is talking real life though. These games take at least five years to make.
Yeah, but
wait, hold on.
So listen, the coalition were pushing games out in 3 years.
Yeah,
they can do it, bro.
Yeah, they were. But that was last gen too, though, Sean.
But hold on. So we're gonna get Emerge Day 1 through 3, then Gears Remake 1 through 3, then Gears 6. Good lord.
No, if anything, if the Gears remakes or the collection is real, it'll be next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense to do it after Gears 6 or Gears E-Day. And I'm going to start.
E-Day.
Yeah.
E-Day.
So if the Gears collection is real, it's next year. If it's not next year, then it's not real.
Right.
So
we'll find out next year. Ain't that right, Joey? God, the blessed one with the 5. Donkey Tooth peasant tears sustain me.
Oh shit!
When they suffer, my neither reasons tingle. What are y'all talking about? Cry for me, ponies. Cry for me. Oh my god!
Why your nether regions, bro?
That's funny, bro. The real OG with the 5. So many questions can be answered. when can we see what Marcus really did to get arrested and when they first used the hammer dawn?
I was
He
thinking
didn't
about
follow
that.
orders.
That's a great
He
point.
didn't follow orders. He was ordered to
Yeah.
do something else, and he said
And he said he wanted to go help his dad, right?
Yeah, he went to save his father, and then
Yeah.
Hey man, look at Joey, man.
because he didn't follow orders, he got a court-martial again.
Yeah, and I think
So-
they even mentioned like we'll see the creation of the chainsaw lancer in this
Yeah,
too.
the Lancer,
Yeah,
So-
baby.
I love it, man. It's such a great decision to.
It is such a good
Go
idea, you know.
Yeah, it
like
is.
it's just that we all thought it wasn't going to be possible because they're doing their own trilogy. So I was like, okay, whatever. It would if somebody was going to do it, it'd have to be somebody else other than the Coalition. And then they shocked the world. It's like, no, we're doing it. And you're like, oh shit, okay. And I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm good. I can wait on Kate to finish her
Yeah, I
first
can wait on
story. You know
Kate.
what I mean?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Ram, like you
yeah,
said
they-
earlier, it didn't leak.
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was Gear 6. It
surprised.
just did not
I'm
leak, bro.
surprised.
That's why
We're
everybody was so
surprised.
surprised. It's perfect.
Shout out
Love
for
it.
Xbox for just sideswiping everybody's expectations. God dang.
Yeah, Danny Passion with the 5. I hope they don't remaster the first trilogy. Better catch up, starting from E-Day and remake all 3 games from the ground up. More ambitious.
There's a lot of things you could do with E-Day, bro. You know who's
Yeah,
coming
bro.
back? General Ram is coming back.
Ooh, General
Right,
Ram.
damn, Joey. I even think about Ram is back, but also General Ram is back.
Ram is, yeah.
But,
man.
Wait, hold on, stop. Story wise, in Gears 1, we see General Ram. Did they know who he was?
No.
It's a bad.
But that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
mean.
what I was
But that doesn't mean he wasn't an E-Day.
No,
And if
I'm
you
saying.
But if you play Gears of War 3 DLC, there's a lot of missions where Ram was there that they discovered him, and then we're like, we don't know what to do. There's a guy with a mustache. And there's a lot of stories you could tell, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Because
bro.
if
Wow.
they, I remember introducing him in Gears 1, but they didn't say, "Oh, we know this guy," so they can do whatever they want now.
Yeah, Kim is back. I mean, all these players that
Damn.
died are back.
Joey, you bring up a good point. General Ram. See, Dom is back, but damn, General Ram is back too. But he's going to be younger also. So I don't know. That's
Mhm.
crazy, man. There's so much. They say there's so much you can do with that. Raheem Linkhorn with the 5. I can't lie, but I'm a pony. But when I saw that showcase, I looked at my Series X and said, "It's time to go to war, my friend." Oh shit, Raheem, you a pony? I seen you in here before, man. But thank
It's
you, I
all
appreciate
good.
you, bro.
Good thing you said something good, but we're about to block
Yeah.
your ass.
Ultraman with the 5. All jokes aside, I never thought I'd see the day when the Xbox would be giving its props. To be honest, if you didn't, excuse me. To be honest, if you didn't, you look like a smacked ass. What? Ass?
That's what he said.
Ass?
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Thank you all.
Ars.
Raheem Lincoln, the 2. I saw that showcase and started convulsing. Shout out, man. Love it.
Can we?
Yo, you're
Rio
right.
LJ.
Kate's father's also on
Alive.
Emergence Day.
Oh,
No, he's alive. He's in Gears Tactics, but he's in Emergence Day also. So,
But
I mean,
something we,
dude, there's a lot you can do with this game.
yeah, just they'll probably do a good job. I'm not too worried about that. But shout out to what you guys said before. For more the fanboy side, this show more than any other show widened that gap, and I see ponies fighting each other. Some saying it was good, and others saying it was bad, and then going back and forth saying, "Well, Sony needs to do the same thing," and saying some saying no, what you're talking about. Just pony on pony violence all over the place, man. I love it.
How can anybody say that show was bad, man? If
Yo,
you
that's
say that
right.
show was
Ty,
bad, you don't like
Ty
video
is alive
games,
in
bro.
Emergence Day. Ty, the guy. Man.
Berserkers.
Oh, Ty, the
Rio's
guy that has the
LJ.
tattoos, like the Hawaiian tattoos. The guy who killed himself. He's in the
Rio's
game too. Oh my god.
LJ with the 2. Shout out to Fable's hot lead character. I always thought she was.
She
cute,
did look
man. Like,
different,
maybe
though.
in
I'm not
the-
gonna lie. She looked different.
They made her face look a little better, but the real actress in real life, the face model, she's beautiful. But
I understand
so,
why they shouldn't go with her face, period. But who knows?
think she's
I'm not
pretty-
I'm not getting designer.
in real life. Frederick Lewis with the 2. Next gen and his crew capping so bad for the Xbox show. I didn't even hear it, man.
Oh
I
my
didn't even listen
god,
to it.
that was that was a sickening display. That's all I can say.
Hector the Macho Man with the 10. I love all Rand's takes and how he is honest about Xbox, but I don't like one thing about him though. He's a Bears fan.
Oh shit!
But it's
Oh,
cool
okay.
because as a Packer fan, we own them. Like Xbox is
Oh,
going on.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Listen. Caleb Williams is going to have something to say about this year, sir. Okay, the Bears are going to beat the Packers.
Ooh,
Mark it
shit.
down.
But you know
Hey,
what,
Joey.
Rand, the Lions is gonna beat both of them. Oh,
Nah, sir. We're going to stop the lines too. Don't worry about that.
Oh shit!
Caleb Williams is going to take us into the
Hey,
promised
listen,
land. You
I mean,
know.
listen, man, he's the number 1 pick. I hope so, man. Well,
I'm
not
gonna
really,
turn
but
into RG3. Watch.
RDT, shit.
Damn.
Oh man, look at not really though.
G Myers with the 2. Yeah, I don't really want him. I mean, I want him to do well, but not against the Lions. G Myers with the 2 introduction of the Carmine family, the Carmine
Yes,
family.
yes, that we're probably gonna see the introduction of the Carmine family.
And one
he's
of them
an
go
Easter
down.
egg. By the way,
The
he's a
curse.
toy. He's a little toy in the EA trailer right away.
Really?
Oh,
He's in
Damn,
the-
Joy, how many? So you did
there's-
say you watched it like 12 times, so you saw that?
Yeah, there's a little toy of Carmine and a little statue of Cole in his uniform playing flashball.
I gotta watch. See, man, there's probably so many Easter eggs in that trailer that I didn't.
By the
notice,
way,
but
you
Joy
know how
noticed.
hard whoever grew up with those big ass TVs back in the day. You know how hard it is to pick up a TV with one arm
Bro, you
and
know I
smack
know.
somebody
Yeah.
with that, bro.
Listen, I'm the oldest on
That's
this panel.
Marcus
I know
Phoenix,
what them
bro.
damn
Come on.
TVs are.
But he was cheating because they had
Heavy-ass
one.
TVs.
Some of them had like the little holes if you're carrying
Yeah,
them.
it's the
to
one
pick
that you
up
grab on
He
the
swung that
side.
shit.
Yeah,
But
some
that's
yeah,
at least a 20-inch TV. That shit is heavy.
Hey,
That
Bro,
motherfucker
listen,
smacks
when
the
he's
locust,
fighting
man.
for your life,
Yeah, when that adrenaline starts
you do
pumping,
the
man.
impossible.
You get that extra strength, right, Sean? You get that extra
Yeah.
strength.
That's right.
But let's just go ahead and say it. He was getting dog walked.
He was
Yes,
whooping
he
Marcus'
was.
ass, man. He was whooping Marcus' ass. He was, bro. But Marcus got him out there. Yeah, he was getting his ass whooped. El Paro with the 2. What game will PlayStation show in 2024 that can compete?
Ghost is gonna
Ghost,
look,
maybe.
let's keep it real. Sony, they're doing stuff. So I'm not gonna undermine them that much. They still got Wolverine and Ghost. I don't know what the rest is, but they still got stuff. And eventually they have to show it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a secret showcase in September. They've
That's
been
what
saying
everybody
that.
keeps swearing up and down.
There probably will be, but Ghost has got to show at some point. Ben's game's got to show at some point, right?
Mhm.
Nope.
Yep.
Whatever makes The Last of Us 3 or whatever that is.
And you know,
gonna show
fair
at some
games.
point.
Sony's not also like clearly Wolverine's not coming to 2026 at least according to the leak. So they're not above showing things super far away. You never know. You might get a trailer for whatever Naughty Dog's working on next, like whatever. Not saying even though it might be years away. So, trying to think what else.
That's the
Baby
problem.
steps.
No roadmap, baby.
maybe Housemark.
No roadmap.
Housemark, yeah.
They
I'm sure
they
they're
Returnal in
trying some
2021, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe they could have a trailer for something.
Fair game.
They had
Blue
that
Point.
Spider-Man Venom like
Yeah,
expansion they were doing.
Yeah.
Blue Point hasn't done anything since Demon Souls, so
Yep.
Let's
They
not
gotta be
forget, bro.
getting
Let's
ready
not
to show.
forget
Fair
baby
game.
steps. Baby steps is a big
Baby
that's
steps.
the
Baby steps.
PlayStation 5 Pro
Oh man, baby
launch
steps.
title.
Opio is it? Is Opio? Oh, hey, this the homie, ain't it?
Oppo.
Ain't this the homie man? He used to be like was on our show before, but his
Yeah,
name
that's,
was different.
that's my brother.
Yeah, exactly. With the 10,
Is that your
watching.
bro?
You ain't know that, Sean?
No, I don't know.
Watching in the past right now. The same people mad at Ryan for not pressing field on the closures would be the same one scared to ask about their Walmart cashier crush. Oh shit.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, that's funny. It's me with the 11 euros. Who directed the show? That person needs a raise. Only weird moment for me was the music they used when showing the Elder Scrolls Online expansion. Yeah,
How many
that's
claims did you
weird,
get hit
but
with?
I liked it.
I got none because I mute every time. I
Oh
hear music,
man, I got hit with 5.
Damn, bro. I
Damn.
muted every time there was some music playing, bro.
Yeah, I got hit with 5. I eventually, I went. YouTube has the tool where you can mute it.
Yeah.
So I was that still took like all night to essentially
You
do
know
that
the problem
though.
with that
Okay.
though, Rand. When you start like removing it straight away, your comment, your live chat disappears. It doesn't come back. That's the
Oh.
only downfall. When you like remove it straight away, copyright. Guess what? You guys are talking about you got 5 claims. Imagine this, Rand. I streamed that dog shit Summer Game Fest. They will tell you this. You know when they have like a 20 minutes intro, like when they're doing the countdown, I got
Yeah.
5 copyright claims before the show started.
That's crazy, bro.
I only got one. I only got
Yo.
one in the show. I only got one in the show, but I got 5 before the show started.
I've learned over the years streaming these shows, just mute all music, especially if there's some lyrics, right? Like mute that shit.
Come on.
Mark with the Mark 268, 2068 with the 2. This show had less leaks than Dirt Depends. I can't believe this shit.
Oh shit.
Why would you say that? I don't want no damn Depends. G Stealth with the 2. He said, "Yo, 13,004. What? People in here hit the like button. No, I mean, listen, that would be great if we had 13,000 people in here. But no, I'm sure you meant it like 1,100. Thank you, G Stealth. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Sony giving out more Spider-Man, Venom, and Wolverine. All games they getting pieced by pieces to the ponies. Yeah, like remember that rumor they was talking about breaking Spider-Man up into pieces.
3 parts, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
Brian
I
B
know
with the 2. 1.1 in the chat. TTS. Yes, bro. Shout out to you.
Let's go, baby.
Silent Cypher with the 2. Dirt should watch the showcase while eating.
Tapioca.
Why they hating on you
Tapioca.
so bad, Dirt?
Thank you. Man, they know I can't remember how to pronounce that shit. That's why.
That's the shit, Joey.
Opio with
shit.
the 10. Marcus is fighting for his life like we doing those sweaty ass Gears of War multiplayer matches. And yeah, it's been a while. I'm always watching from the clouds. Always busy, Sally. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Sorry, yeah, good man. I remember that I came on the show once, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's cool dude. Cool
I
dude.
forgot this thing came with the DLC code behind it.
Hey, look at you, man. Hey, man,
the
that was on
collector's
Marcus'
edition.
neck. That was that's around his
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah, well, hold
No,
on.
but this is actually his- no. This one, oh my god, this one is actually his father's COG tag.
Okay.
But the DLC of the game is actually on the back of the thing.
But
It's
no,
actually
wait.
cool.
Joey, I didn't realize something. When he was getting, he was held up against a wall. He had 2 tags on his necklace.
Yeah, they always have 2 dog tags.
Okay.
All right. Let me make sure. Like before we move on, because what time is it? Okay, shit, we got about 30 minutes.
We're gonna start talking about individual games, Dirt.
I mean, shit, probably not. But I do want to talk about, we like I mentioned Indiana Jones. I mentioned, games like South to Midnight. There were some other games. What is that RPG, that turn-based RPG that people was hyping up? 33.
Expedition 33.
Expedition 33. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people was like, "Yo, actual turn-based."
It looked cool
RPG.
as hell.
Yeah,
And I'm not
it did.
someone into turn-based RPGs like that, but I mean, caught my attention.
Yeah,
coming to Gamepass.
Caught mine too. And there was so many. Like I said, there was so many great games. The indies, like that mouse game. Okay, whatever. But the game
That was your game of the year?
That
was your game of the
nothing
year?
wrong with the mouse game. There's nothing wrong with the mouse
that
game.
mouse
No,
game,
no, there's
Wandering
nothing wrong
Heights
with
or
it.
whatever it's Withering Heights
We
or
all
something.
weathering something.
Mixtape. I
but
was
we
just
know-
gonna say mixtape.
Mixtape is the
looked
one that
okay.
impressed the hell out
Mixtape
of
looks
me.
awesome. Mixtape
Looks awesome, bro.
Hey.
Is that the one? Is that the one where they were skateboarding down the hill?
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
one
the
from
side
the
scroller.
developers of the Artful Escape.
Artful
Artful
Escape,
Escape,
which is
yeah.
a great
Which was a cool
by the
game
way.
too.
I don't care. I mean, I was kind of excited when Life is Strange showed up because
Yeah.
I fuck with Life is Strange. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Although
the first
I'm not gonna
ones,
lie,
yeah.
I played the first one too. I enjoyed it.
I like the
but
first one.
I beat
Now,
the first one. Yeah.
For what I saw in the premise of the trailer, it's the same thing. Like her friend died, and she's trying to save her with the powers. But we know that can't work because we played the first game.
Well,
Does it work like
the first game she could go back in time.
Yeah,
Go back down and
This
change
one
stuff.
she's going into a parallel universe.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little. I know what you mean, but it's a little different, right?
You know what's crazy about this showcase? When it comes to the Xbox showcase, majority of the Game Pass, bro.
Hell yeah.
Just think about that, bro. We always forget about that's a big like Microsoft Xbox commitment to dropping the games into Game Pass. Because we were told Xbox were bankrupt. We were told
it
that
was
there's no next
sustainable.
gen. We were told there's no next gen console coming around. We were
Yeah.
told that Call of Duty won't be coming into Game Pass round.
You know, the funny thing is we've been doing the show for an hour and 23 minutes. And we haven't even talked about the biggest game at the show, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, because
we
that's
haven't.
like,
Which is #1 right now in Steam, by the
Right?
way, already.
That's-
which,
that's crazy.
you know what? That trailer was impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty
right.
good.
It's pretty, it looks, I'm always down for the Call of Duty campaigns. I think you're like me, Dirt, right? You play the
Oh, hell yeah.
campaigns,
Yeah.
but you don't screw around with the multiplayer.
Very little.
So I was like, all right, cool, campaign time. Hook it up, like 4 years
Yeah.
in development or whatever. I mean, it looks cool.
It does.
Sean, what you said before reminded me of something that Phil Spencer said. I haven't seen anybody dispute him about it yet. With them pushing Game Pass so heavily, and then of course the game's doing what they're doing, pre-orders, yada yada, and all the eyes are on the show, which is hands down Xbox's best show. I expect to see a jump in Game Pass, but then what Phil Spencer said was, this is the most Xbox consoles we've had ever, including the 360.
because
I was got to go there. Yeah.
if
It's
you
the
think, well, I don't know,
Xbox ones, yeah.
that's surprising when he said that because we know 360 got around 86 million consoles sold, but maybe Xbox One users are still there. There's like 30 of them.
Yes.
You got
Xbox, I think
25
Xbox like One accounts for like half of their monthly active users.
Yeah, so you guys 25 to 30 on the Xbox Series consoles. there's still a big few of them on.
It's
I don't
like
know if they're
50,
counting
probably
cloud.
like 45,
Maybe they're
probably
counting
50.
cloud also. I don't know, but
Mm.
they could be. Maybe he's not wrong. Like maybe they're touching 70 million active users in console.
Of course, he's not
between
not
Xbox.
wrong, Joey. He's Phil Spencer. Why are we?
Oh, no,
lying?
I'm just saying. I don't know the numbers itself.
Hey,
but
PlayStation
he
guy
could be doing that.
says he lies all the time, Dirt.
They do. When to fix their narrative, like when he says
Yeah.
something negative, like by Xbox. See, Phil said it. Phil said it himself.
Yeah. So by that narrative, then his whole goal of just expanding Xbox with a good service with games seems to be working. So nobody can really hate on him.
As long as they
Hey,
market it right, that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yep. Hey, I'll
Now-
put the picture up because I believe R&B mentioned this earlier.
Yes, they
that
did.
Somebody put together how these 4 games from the 360 gen, and now they're all first party, which is crazy to me.
crazy,
Like
man.
sometimes you like Xbox owns Call of Duty because I say all of the time when I watch these old E3s, they really acted like they own Call of Duty in the Xbox 360 generation. They were most of the time start off a show with Call of Duty like they did this past Sunday. And now they own it. Fable, Perfect Dark, Call of Duty Black Ops, and Gears of War. So that's the vibe a lot of people is getting right now from this Xbox show, man.
And they were not hiding by the color green, by the way. Remember, there were all the silver Xbox logos. Now it's green, and I love it. And they changed their thing, the power of your dreams. Now they went back to jump in, and I love it.
Everything comes full circle, man.
At the end of the trailer, they went back to jump in,
yeah.
just like 360.
And I put a clip up yesterday. What Phil Spencer said at E3 2019. Let me play this clip right quick because
like what's Playground second?
Because he got destroyed for saying this when he said it. Let me play the clip.
The thing I loved were the games that we didn't show, right? Like what's Playground second team working on? What's the initiative doing? What's Rare's second game that's coming? You got what's Turn 10 doing? You have these teams. We haven't really been in a first party situation where we can have more first party games on our stage than we've ever had. And a lot of the questions I get is, wait, I thought you were going to show this, or I thought you were going to show that. And I think it's a great place for us, Matt Booty and the team, where we can actually get the right thing to show at the right time and not have to rush some things on stage. So
Hey, where's Everwild though, Dirt?
Remember, he got
Yeah,
destroyed.
I was thinking about
That's
that.
a question for
Talk about
you.
that,
Have you ever heard anything about that, Rand?
I mean, where's Everwild, Dirt?
Where's
Yeah,
Dev?
that's a good point. Okay. Well, maybe there's an exception, but I remember him getting destroyed for saying,
sure.
I was excited about the things that we didn't show.
Yeah.
People was like, because E3 2019 wasn't that great. So people was like, what do you mean? See, this is the bullshit you Xbox guys got to deal with and blah, blah, blah. Now, looking back with hindsight, you're like, okay. Okay. Those games were taking time, and here we are. And I just found that clip because I had that clip, excuse me, in my phone. I said, oh shit, this clip kind of fits perfectly yesterday. So I put it on Twitter, and it got a lot of love because that show was incredible. And listen, man, Xbox is cooking 100%.
Yo, let me ask Rand something because I'm obviously I know what the feeling with you guys when it comes to Indiana Jones. Rand, do you feel like when you see like the gameplay, obviously the in-game cutscenes from Indiana Jones, it gives that movie vibe. But do you feel like it's gonna rely heavily on that? Like the cutscene, well, in-game cutscenes, whatever you want to call it, footage. You reckon it's gonna rely on that a lot because of Harrison Ford likeness?
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, because you pay for the license, you want to show off Indiana, right?
Yeah.
So clearly, they're going to probably have a lot of cutscenes, maybe more cutscenes than they normally do in their Wolfenstein games.
Mm-hmm.
And when we think about the showcase, even I was talking about my video, like Indiana Jones is kind of one of those things where it kind of's forgotten a little bit. Because we had seen mostly everything they showed. Like, that trailer was, okay, here's a long cutscene of them on the battleship, surrounded by stuff we already saw in January. Like, if we didn't see this game in January and we just saw it for the first time now, I think people would have been, like, going nuts. But because we already saw it, and it was mostly the same thing outside of that one long cutscene,
I agree.
it's, like, overshadowed by all the other cooler stuff that, that they ended up showing. But yeah, maybe I have a different take here. I don't know. I don't really think that cutscene really came off well.
No,
And when you actually look at people's like reactions, and you can see like they have it time stamped, it is clearly the longest thing they showed at the show outside of the direct was that clip of Indiana Jones. And I get why they do it, because that's probably going to be a lot of the game of like the cinematics, right? But I don't think it came off well because, you know, at the game show, you kind of don't really want to watch something that long, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the game's coming out towards the end of the year anyway. So we'll all be able to get our hands on it.
I'm not that surprised about the cutscenes with Machine Games, because if you remember the Wolfenstein games, they have long ass cutscenes in there too. So I think I love the Wolfenstein. It's pretty much their DNA to have those great cutscenes and things.
I feel like it's gonna be heavily relying on that because of Harrison Ford. It felt like I was watching a movie straight up.
It did.
I mean, that's the point, I think, right? Like to remember a little bit of nostalgia of the movies. It actually felt like the movies, even better than the new one.
What's his name sound just like Harrison Ford? Like what's his name again?
Troy Baker.
He sounds just like Harrison Ford, bro.
He's a good fucking.
You see people memeing the whole choo choo thing from the
that's a weird line.
You Americans.
Let me get these few super chats. Corey Tidwell Defy. What's going on, fellas? Someone had told me R&B beard is made out of the same stuff as Steve Harvey old muffin top flat top. Damn, he said your beard fake. That's what he's saying.
Oh, you right.
I was about to say that. Ain't that shit fake?
Silent Cypher with the two. Quick calling Phil a liar. Joey. Shit.
When did I say that?
A liar. I don't know, but you probably did say it, Joey, sometime.
You did say
it. With the two. What's the point of even being a pony now for Legos? Ooh. All right, guys. Let's do this right quick.
Shit, this thing is hot as hell. That thing.
A super chat just came through. Let me get it. Hector the Macho Man with the 5. Caleb Williams is like the PS5 Pro.
No!
Think it's going to change something, but it's going to make fans question why they support their team platform.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
What you got to say?
That's something that came to mind. If they have a PS5 secret September show that everybody keeps saying they have because they're so disappointed with the state of play. If they have the PS5 Pro to show and have what to show with it, because
probably Ghosts or something, they'll try to like a reveal trailer. But the PS5 Pro is useless, you ask me.
You know what? I'm about to say something crazy. I think the PS5 Pro doesn't exist.
Oh, sure.
Like I don't see nothing around it.
Well, they already shoot themselves in the foot with working.
That'd be funny if you
Pro.
didn't. I kind of wish
that would be hilarious. A Pro versus just working on a next console like Xbox, so they're going to get lapped twice.
Honestly, is it necessary? Like what we see
necessary.
Like and their state of play and the games coming from third party, the Pro is necessary, or you're just telling me that the Pro just exists because of GTA?
That's stupid. So anyway, fuck the Pro. Hey guys, hey Sean, man, what time it is? I mean, Sean, you know what time it is, brother?
What time is it, Playboy?
I think you know. Piece of shit of the week. All righty, y'all. Time for good old piece of shit of the week. Of course, I have a few. The first one is this piece of shit website. It's called Gemitsu. They say Octopath Traveler now available for PS4 and PS5. You piece of shit. You know damn well it's on Xbox and Xbox Gamepass also. Why would they just ignore Xbox like that? Because they're Japanese.
Well,
they're Japanese and Western video game.
I'll defend them on this one because Octopath Traveler's already been on Xbox for a long time.
Oh, so was
this is the first game. The first one just came to PlayStation, while the second one just came to Xbox. It's weird.
Yeah, well done.
So disregard that POS of the week. Oh well,
we make mistakes, people.
Hey, I was surprised you didn't throw up my tweet, the Dreamcast guy, up on there.
Hey, hold on now. You know, I always have more than one.
Oh, Dirt, did you check the DMs because they got that Indiana Jones scene with your boy on it?
Okay, I'll check it out. The next POS of the week, Dreamcast guy, right? Now, I don't have Rand's part, but the reason I'm pulling this up, he said the Xbox Showcase is going to be a 4 out of 10. Remember this tweet. He said, remember this tweet. Of course, this piece of shit deleted said tweet.
Oh, Paris. Oh, what the ratio.
Paris replied? I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, dude.
You
It was
didn't
the
see
whole
the
thing.
rating at 2.7K. But he deleted that tweet after the
That's
Xbox
crazy,
game
bro.
showcase yesterday. If you said that it's just a prediction, why delete it, bro? You were wrong, but it's okay, you know. Why delete it? You piece of trash. Damn, man. Ain't like Rand like doesn't even talk on Twitter that much.
No.
But he decided to respond and totally flame Dreamcast. Guy, I love that shit, bro. I love it, Griff.
Hey, he said he was gonna watch it with an open mind, but immediately says he's a 4 out of 10. I was like, come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Facts. Okay, last one. Now listen, everybody has their own opinions, right? But like I said, sometimes your opinion can be wrong. I can sit here and tell you, like, the example I always use, I can say, yo, I'm a better basketball player than LeBron James. Now I can really believe that shit in my mind, in my heart. But the reality is I'm not, right? So Tony, wasn't that Tony Polanco?
Oh shit! That's,
Yeah.
Oh,
Joyce
my
Boy.
Come
God.
on, man. Come on, Tony. Listen, I know this is his opinion, but come on, man. Some good games here and there, but overall was disappointed by that showcase. A 3 out of 10.
That's pure hate, man. That's pure just hating and salty
A
tears.
3 out of 10? Come on, Tony, bro. Come on now. Stop it. Your opinion is wrong. I mean, you didn't have to like the show, but come on, 3 out of 10. Stop it. Stop it, Tony. This is ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous.
When we saw Baby Steps, he didn't give it a 3 out of 10.
Baby Steps, the most graphically
Most of these
impressive game
guys,
ever.
they chat shit, man. And to see a score like, come on, man. Like
3 out of 10.
if you give it like a 6 or a 7, obviously you know you
Okay.
don't. That's not your preferred brand. Then fair plays, bro. But come
But
on,
3,
man.
bro.
Come on,
man.
stop it, man.
3, stop it, guys. So, one of my POSs of the week really wasn't the POS of the week. Thanks, Rand, for letting me know I was wrong. But the other two, Tony and Dreamcast guy, both of you are pieces of shit of the week. Piece of shit of the week. Damn. So I really didn't know. But anyway, Silent Cypher with the 2. Don't worry, Dreamcast guy. We keep the receipts. We always do. You damn right. I told you I got my phone a 512 gigabyte storage just for receipts. 100%. Just for receipts and clips. All right, guys. So it's the last 30 minutes of the show, last 20 minutes of the show. Listen, fellas, I'm not going to do the members thing today because one, we're running behind, and I just want to get out of here because when I bring you guys in, y'all be making the shit longer. So let's go ahead and get to the end of the show. Time for Do You Give a Shit Gaming News. Rand, you've been here before, so you know how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, Sean, you got to go, bro.
Well, let's go for it. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. So, I mentioned earlier that Avowed has a third-person option. I love that. First and third person. Avowed, listen. Avowed's looking all right,
good.
man.
Looking
That's
good.
That's a good surprise. They kept that shit for a hot minute.
Yeah, man, that's a damn good.
Ron, did
surprise.
you know anything about that? Your POS?
Actually,
You did.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Jez would have known.
Well, Jez, I mean, Jez had known about like some of the earlier stuff that was cut that they admitted, like the co-op stuff and things of that nature. Yeah. No, Avowed's looking good. They leaked the release date, didn't they? But then they kind of deleted it.
Yeah, it was November 12th, and then they deleted it.
So it's did they say it during the thing today that it's November 12th, or did they still walk it back?
It's official. It's official now.
Oh, is it?
Someone said
Are you
that
sure?
in the DM.
It's in their blog.
It's
in their blog.
I thought they deleted that part in the blog,
they did.
though.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
check.
We'll see. Yeah,
We'll see,
so we
man.
don't know right now. So Joey mentioned this. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is already top-selling game on Steam. That's sales. That's sales. And don't forget, Black Ops also, they're they're giving the option. You pay $30 and you get the what version you get?
The Vault Edition, which is normally
Vault Edition.
$100.
Yeah, it's usually $100. So that's pretty cool. Is that early access too? Do you get to play the campaign early?
I don't think so.
No. Usually you do, but they haven't said for this one particularly.
Okay.
I don't think they're allowing it. I think Phil, because they said everybody's getting it at the same time. I think it's not. They're not doing it. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Although it's a major up flex for the subscription people to get the Vault Edition for $30. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just out of 100. Yeah.
1 week early. This is for the campaign. For the campaign is 1 week early.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
hell
getting
yeah.
at.
Oh, they're doing
Did
it. They're doing it. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I tried
This
finding
campaign-
out. I tried to find that information out, and nobody. Is that confirmed somewhere,
That's
Sean?
confirmed. The homie Abdul just confirmed that he's good
Okay.
for that information.
Because
so
I couldn't
believe him on
couldn't
that.
find it anywhere yesterday, and I couldn't find it on the store page.
Well, that's pretty dope.
about it.
Come on,
That's the
yeah. There's a
case.
few people in the chat saying 1 week early access.
Hey,
Great.
Dirk,
Yep,
Great.
$30. I'm
Bro.
there.
Mark
Dirk.
as well. Yeah, bro.
I'm there.
Shit.
Hey, Dirt. That sounds like the conversation Phil Spencer had with the CES, what the hell they are, across the seas. But you said everything would be the same. I don't give a fuck what I said.
CMA, the
I'm
CMA.
for what I see. Hey, so the coalition said we're super proud about Gears 4 and 5, and we're not retreating from that storyline in any way. It's also important to note that Gears of War E-Day is not a spinoff. It's a completely new entry to the mainline series. Said earlier in the timeline. So
So they would think about it too, then. If they had to say that.
Cannon, baby, cannon.
yeah, so I love it, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So they said Call of Duty Black Ops single player campaign requires a constant internet connection. Like, who gives a shit at this time? Cool, man. I know
Look,
people want to fake.
if you
complain.
remember
Everything
Vanguard-
is on the damn internet nowadays. Who
Dirt,
gives a
if you
shit?
remember Vanguard, some of the textures and the graphics had to come
Right. Yeah.
directly via internet because they was going to be too heavy to game. So
Yep.
they're doing the same thing with Black Ops. But who's not playing with internet connected for real?
Come on, man. Seriously, really. bro.
Or you want the option like you want 160 gigs or 399 gigs. You choose.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Listen, they say so I saw some people talking shit about Call of Duty store listing says that Black Ops 6 will be a 300 gigabyte file, but of course that's pretty much the last 3 games or something, right?
Yeah,
They have
the
like
whole-
a launcher, a Call of Duty launcher on the
Yeah, the
console.
whole everything in the Call of Duty hub platform is in there, so they're really just.
I don't like that. I honestly don't like that.
I'm not a
Oh,
huge
yeah.
fan either, but who cares at this point? But I will tell you this: I saw pieces of shit like the Red Dragon say, "Look at this, 300 gigabytes." Blah, blah. Shut up, punk. I can't stand
No,
that
Dirt,
shit,
Dirt,
man.
Dirt. Remember, his name is the Red Karen now.
Yeah, it really is. So the campaign length for Black Ops 6 is similar to the length of the classic Call of Duty campaigns. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So they said
That's the way it should be. It should-
Round-based
it should be more
zombies
than
too, bro.
6 to 8 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Zombies, yeah.
Round-based zombies, hopefully with Easter egg. Yeah, I used to do those all like back in the day with my buddies. The round-based Easter egg stuff, which are always super cool to do.
Yeah, it's cool stuff, man.
Let me tell you, we're gonna talk that shit because I'm gonna say, you know, when every time my Xbox it's a first party studio, when it comes out, oh, this is the Xbox stench, you know, it brings. Because what was the last Call of Duty score? Like 70 something, maybe.
Yeah, that
I said
yeah,
50.
Modern Warfare 3. Yeah.
It was like a 55.
Yeah.
Was it
It's pretty-
55?
It was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
it was
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, when it gets to, if this one gets into the 70s, 80s, we're talking shit.
I'm gonna tell you, I thought that campaign wasn't that bad for it to be done in 18 months, to be honest with you. I thought it was decent for it to be done in 18 months. Anyway, Alan Wake's 2 physical edition disappoints fans will require additional downloads. I bought the DLC. It's actually kind of fun because it's more action based. It's just like it's flat out action based. You get tons of ammo, you're just killing people. The first story anyway. So
I
yeah,
think people are mostly annoyed with now you can get a physical edition collector's edition after the game already came out. So
yeah. I don't know, man. I feel bad for Remedy, man, because they're very talented. I love all of their games, but
That they
shit
are.
just doesn't sell, man. It doesn't sell.
Oh.
I don't know why. Are you like Alan Wake 2, Rand?
I loved Alan Wake 2. I think it was my game of the year last year.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna
love
be
it.
playing the DLC tonight, probably.
Yeah, it's definitely action. It's nothing like the campaign. Is like they reuse some of the same areas as the original game, but it's just straight action, bro. But I like it. It's killing people. Legendary Yobi, what's up, Yobi? With the 5, what if they drop the PS5 Pro? Xbox announces they fully unlocking the Series X capabilities, leaving the Pro in the dust again. That would be hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah,
I mean,
the
that's
shit-
a rumor out there
I would
that
say
the
this.
PS5 is actually holding back the RDNA 2 features.
I did, yeah. I
After
did hear
the-
that.
Yeah.
And
I
after the
mentioned
Pro
this to
comes
Dirk.
out and they unlock it, like, Xbox could be
Yeah.
free. That's a rumor.
Yeah, they'll use the features. What if the PlayStation 5 Pro has the right
Tutus.
features? They'll use the features on the Series X and S then.
Yeah.
So
right.
the PlayStation 5 will get left behind. The standard.
Tutu.
one.
Yeah, the PS5 to get left behind, yeah. Time Maker Man with the 2. Where are Red Dragon in Japan hates Xbox for POS of the week? Yeah,
I haven't muted, so
I
I
don't
don't
be
give
seeing that. Yeah, I have both of them muted. I have a lot of guys muted, but like sometimes people would send me shit, so I didn't get sent anything from them.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them though.
Yeah,
honestly.
me either. Did y'all see the Starship Troopers trailer?
It looks
Extermination.
decent.
Oh
Launching
yeah.
on October 11th for the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. People said RIP Helldivers.
Oh, I just saw a post from somebody was saying how Helldivers is not in the top 10 sales for PlayStation, PC, and Steam. And like, God dang,
Listen,
Yeah,
I
it
would
had a huge drop out of nowhere.
Fortnite.
I mean-
They need that is the blueprint.
What is-
Fortnite, Apex, Warzone. It seems like these other games they don't really last like Fortnite, but their content on Fortnite is incredible though.
What's
It's
up with
untouchable.
the resurgence of these hero shooters all of a sudden?
Right?
Yeah.
I
What's up
don't
with
know,
that?
man.
So
'Cause they
maybe
got
Concord got a chance, Rand. You think?
No.
Concord?
Yeah, got a chance. man?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
It's
Not
I'm
for
sorry.
I would say no because it's $40
Yeah.
when you can play Marvel Rivals for free or Overwatch 2 for free or whatever
bro.
else. That's
Oh,
I
hold
would-
on. Rand, I have an official review for Concord. Listen to this.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
I forgot about that clip.
Oh man. So what do you guys think about this? Now, y'all some little young punks in here, right? I know Rand is not, he's not as old as me, but Rand is you 40, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The 40s.
Thing, not the movie. Do you remember the game on the PS2?
I played it on the PS2.
I didn't finish it because I ain't finished games back then for some reason, but I bought it. I enjoyed it. Didn't finish it, but they're remastering it. They're not remaking it, so don't expect a Dead Space or Resident Evil type of jump, but they're remastering it. What do you guys think about that?
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Sean, come on, man. Sean, come on, man.
Wow, that's
I'll
crazy.
try
Come
it
on,
out.
that bullshit.
Crazy.
Come on, Sean.
Wow.
Pardon me. They did launch a
Wow.
trailer for Clock Tower though. It's coming this fall this year.
Clock
Really?
Tower?
Yeah,
baby.
okay, that's the thing.
I can't believe you, Sean.
How does Night Dive keep getting the rights to all these games? Do they just because they're old, they can just work on them? How does it work?
I think they're cheap and nobody's using them. That's why.
Well,
Yeah.
Atari apparently owns the right to the Thing game, I guess, because their name pop. Like maybe they're just publishing it, I guess.
Is Atari doing anything?
Yeah, what do they do now? What they making?
Atari, hey, Sean, hit it again. Atari?
Don't nobody give a fuck.
That was a good call. Like, who the fuck?
Atari
we
just
talking
bought
about Atari?
television.
Yo, did the console come out? What?
Hey, Atari just bought Intellivision. It's the
What?
same as VCR buying Betamax or
Hit
something.
it again. Hit it
Come
again.
on. That's crazy, bro.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
All right, y'all. Valorant is coming to consoles.
That's good.
Xbox Game Pass gets some special benefits. I would explain what, but I don't really give a shit.
They
Yeah,
get all the heroes if you're in Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
Ultimate.
totally forgot Valorant's coming. That's the problem for Concord.
right,
Right?
right.
Yeah.
It's some of the consoles now. So
Concord, Valorant, Marvel Heroes, Overwatch, Frag, Punk. Well, that's exclusive apparently. And
We
there's
all
like
know
another
who's
one.
dying, right? We all agree. We know who's
Yeah.
dying.
yeah.
Concord.
we saw them down those downvotes on YouTube. They had 40,000
You know, that
downvotes.
was funny. Rand, did you see that shit with Concord? With the
Yeah,
40K,
dude,
downvotes?
What derivative looking game? Like I was like, what? Why are we doing this now? 5v5
nothing
hero
special about
shooters? Come
That's
on.
not PlayStation first party.
There's
What are they
absolutely
doing?
nothing is special about it though. Like
Yeah,
when you look
this
at it,
is-
at least the card game we saw yesterday, like Fragpunk, had that
That's
card
looks
gimmick. and
different. Yeah,
at least it had a gimmick, but when you look at Concord, you're like,
it's
is this another
nothing
clone
different.
of something
that's-
else? There's nothing
That's
original.
PlayStation
about it.
first party. It's like Pony's like, yo, this is no. This isn't what we want. They was pissed off about
What about that Fair Games Dirt? You looking forward to that one?
No,
Fair
I'm pretty
Games?
sure it's gonna be a Payday ripoff.
Probably. Yeah.
But no, they don't
Yeah.
have guns in it, Dirt. You saw it? They don't use guns. He's like gel
Get
shit.
out of here! No. Wait a minute.
What?
For what?
You
For
talking
real?
about Fair Games?
Yeah, they don't have guns. They have something else, like
How
gadgets.
you
and
know
shit.
they ain't mentioned nothing about
In the
that
trailer.
game.
In the trailer, they didn't have guns. They had like weird shit.
Well, they didn't. Yo, damn. What? We'll see what happens when they reveal the gameplay.
I
But
missed the
with the
jiggly
whole-
hamburger.
Oh, well, with this whole Concord
Jiggly
thing
number.
is like, I know they put a lot of money into it, and it still makes a head scratch. Because they had Spider-Man Online right there. I thought
Yeah, they canceled that. They
They
canceled.
thought
Factory.
that was going to make less money than this. Like, I don't understand. I just don't
We'll
get it.
see, man. I don't even think the hardcore ponies want to play it. So
Oh, you know what's bad when the hardcore ponies don't defend it? They already turning on it.
right.
I
Hey,
mean,
y'all got some big.
Is it going to end up? Is it going to end up like Foam Stars?
Oh shit!
Oh hell yeah!
Probably.
I don't know.
Babylon
It probably won't die as
Falls.
quick. As
Wait, hold on. Which one died faster, Foam Stars or Destruction All Stars? Like, I feel like they
Foam
both
Stars.
died once they launched.
I think Foam Stars died faster, bro.
And they both, and then weren't both of those put on
Is it exclusive?
like a
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus too,
Yeah, they
right?
were.
Will we get a Concord where they get closer to launch and they're like,
Maybe we should put,
Yeah.
put it on PlayStation Plus, maybe?
and it's gonna die. I don't know. As Chris Hart was capping for both of those games.
Shocker.
Spartan
And VR.
61 with the 10. Did any of you call the phone numbers on the Fallout commercial? 1-844
I wanted to,
Life?
but forgot.
There was
Really?
another number you can call shown on the Amazon show.
1-800 like Vote for Life, something like that.
No, I
Yeah,
ain't call.
if you call the one on the show, it's like a message about being part of the vault.
You can hear people
Program.
screaming.
Yeah, but people screaming like something's going on. So
Damn,
Yeah, the bomb went off and everybody's got burned alive. But the one that's Fallout 76, the one yesterday, there's a number. I think it says 1-800 for Vote for Life.
That's
Vote
crazy.
Life. So
it's either hinting at people are saying it's either going to hint at either the joke or it's hinting at obviously not next season because it's too far off. Probably something to do with the games. It's probably hinting at.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I got some big news. Dr. Pepper has surpassed Pepsi as the
yeah,
second biggest soda brand in the United States, guys.
Wow.
Now
Oh,
people
come on, man.
Hey, I like Dr. Pepper.
I like
That's
Dr.
big news,
Pepper.
Dick.
Actually, I would choose Dr. Pepper over Pepsi.
I love Dr.
Yes,
Pepper.
me
Sean,
too.
you like Dr. Pepper, Sean?
Sean
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't
have
mind
that.
it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
like Dr. Pepper.
I'm not even gonna
it's
lie.
too, man.
I even tried that special one, the coconut cream. That's actually not bad.
Of course,
That
Coke
was-
is still
that is
number
good.
one.
That is good.
Coke is still number one, but yeah,
Coke
Dr.
will
Pepper,
always be number one.
yeah, absolutely. It's surpassed Pepsi. So it's a rumor. I ain't reading. You know what? This is a bot day. I'm not reading no Halo going to PlayStation 5 rumors. Fuck that. Oh, I just said it, didn't I? Damn.
Kurt, where was 343 at the showcase, bro?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
were they, Rand?
They should
I
be
don't
grounded
need
for a
them,
while.
boy.
Let them work.
Let them
Let 'em
work.
cook.
Now, I would
I
tell them I don't want to see a prequel. I want to see the Atriac story because he whooped the shit out of Chief. Like
Yeah.
Marcus,
you
was,
can't leave Chief
Marcus,
with
hold on.
Fidel.
Marcus was able to recover and kill that guy. Atriac beat the shit out of Chief and threw him in space. So I want to.
We need to come back. We need round two.
Yeah, Master Chief need his get back, man. So yeah, I got to see that.
All I want to see from them is the next season of Halo Infinite, so we get that story expansion and whatnot.
Yeah, so we'll see. So Lego Adventures, Horizon Adventures, it's a real thing apparently.
Don't nobody
We
give
saw
a
the
fuck.
trailer. Yes, I'm happy about that, Joey. Suicide Squad is the year's biggest video game flop. They
Yeah, man.
lost Warner Brothers $200 million.
Oh shit!
Mm.
No
So-
wonder the creators bounced to like, you know what? We're out of here. We're
Yeah,
doing
let's-
this
no,
studio.
let's-
You know,
make our own
that's
shit.
shocking, ain't it? That's shocking, isn't it?
Not really.
Fucking make a
Not really.
Batman game simple.
Dude,
If
that's
you look at-
terrible. I
If
don't
you
know how
look at
people
that
are not
game,
fired
yeah,
right
we're
now.
not talking at all.
Dog, $200 million. That's crazy.
terrible, man.
So
They
those
deserve
rumors
it.
that Rocksteady might be going under might be true then.
Well, we don't know that
They
yet.
say they
All
were
I
helping
know-
with some other game, but
all we
bet
know
they
is
are.
that a few of the big guys started their own studio and they're working with Xbox on a first party game. So,
Yeah.
Sean, listen to this bullshit. Shenmue fans bought an advertisement in New York Times Square to campaign for Shenmue 4. What the hell is wrong with them? Don't nobody
Come
want
on,
them
man,
to
that's
Shenmue
not
4.
shit.
Sean, you
Like-
put money on that shit. Tell the truth.
Sean,
No,
you was
listen.
responsible for this shit.
You're a
Wasn't
part of the
you? You're the
GoFundMe,
only
right?
guy I know that finished Shenmue 3.
What you talking about?
Don't
Yeah.
nobody want Shenmue 4. Get the hell out of
Especially
here.
after that
Come
BS
on.
for PlayStation.
Talking about Shenmue 4.
Oh,
Sean, we ain't got time for this shit. Get this shit off. We ain't got
We have
time
got time
for
for
this.
this shit. We have got
I gotta
time for this
piss.
shit.
I gotta piss. Cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. Cut that shit off. We got time for that today. I gotta pee. Abacab 72. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Shout out to you. Time Maker Man with the 2 Rand. What's your take on that POS Time Warren? I think he's cool with Time Warner.
I don't think Tom's a piece of shit. Tom's a good dude. He's just doing what he needs to do. You know, he's got to sell them subscriptions to Notepad. I mean, he's a smart businessman.
Yeah.
Put all that information behind a
paywall.
Like if you're gonna put out that information, do it right before the showcase and put it behind a paywall. You know.
Yeah, what's up with that?
We all gotta eat, right?
We all gotta eat, right?
I ain't gonna subscribe for that dog shit. I rather somebody screenshot it and I'll read it from there. Like, fuck out of here.
Hey, so Concord will need a PlayStation account on Steam and Epic. Also, God of War Ragnarok PC. So I guess that's PlayStation strategy for PC moving forward.
No, it makes sense. They just shot themselves in the foot because they didn't do it at the start of Helldivers 2. That was the dumb.
Yeah, right. They knew that to start, right? So,
but then
the users numbers up.
Yeah, but then you're cutting out over 100 countries that want to play.
That's
game.
a lot. That's gonna hurt.
Bad. So if that's bad, and then this Concord flops, and they wasted all this money, I'm just gonna say it. I can't wait for them to go even more third party, like they all say they're not gonna do. I can't wait.
The whole industry about to start doing this shit, except for Nintendo, maybe. The Last of Us. Now, this is a rumor. The Last of Us Part 2 remastered PC port is already complete.
Oh my god,
that's just a rumor. So.
Who needs that?
I guess PC players.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight Studio Behavior Interactive is laying off up to 95 employees.
Damn.
So sad for them. Elden Ring, Shadow of the
Third Tree.
Erd Tree.
Hands
on reportedly 30 to 40 hours. Damn, that's another game.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
10 plus full bosses plus side bosses.
Yeah. And you know what? If you could include DLC or expansions in the Game of the Year conversation, it'd win.
Right.
It'd win.
Definitely. Yeah, it would, man. Last one I have. Like a Dragon, Yakuza is getting a live action series later this year on Prime Video.
That's
I think that
dope,
makes sense.
I don't mind that.
Makes sense.
I don't mind that.
That definitely makes sense. Let me get the super chats and we get out of here, guys. Silent Cypher with the 5. Rocksteady is helping on another game for sure. It's to pack your desk and get the F out of stimulation. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, boy.
Damn, Silent
man.
Cypher. Paul Morrow with the 2 Canadian. Time Warner is like Suicide Squad at PS5. Nothing. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a funny. Mark Smith with the 5 pounds. Anyone else feel that? Anyone? That's vindication. That is great show, guys. TTS WBG. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the support, man. Shout out to you, man. All right, guys, that is it. We are out of here. Still got 941 in here, man. Holy shit!
Amazing, bro.
Woo!
Last time we had numbers like this was the ABK deal was being finalized.
Oh, remember those days, Dirt?
No, it wasn't. No, it
those
wasn't.
days.
No, I don't want to remember them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't.
Damn near 2 years of back and forth waiting on news updates.
It was recently that
Oh
as
my
well.
god!
When Xbox decided to put a couple of the games on multi-platform.
Yeah, that's when I did a video and I was like, man, I didn't know the consequences of ABK because I was like, if I think we would all have known, I don't know if we would have wanted ABK if that would have made Xbox was, doing multi-platform shit. And the ponies clipped me. Said, listen to this idiot. He didn't know. Shut up. I hate you all. Rand,
Honestly, when I heard you said that shit, I was like, you're dead.
Shut the fuck up.
But it was that bullshit from your mouth.
They sure did clip it. Rand, thank you, brother, for showing up, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Big fan of your podcast, and man, you had like 2 or 3 videos.
We're trying to get back, bro. Burnt out, didn't really feel like it. It's just we're trying to get back into it. Honestly, I actually had fun making the last couple videos. So it's like that's what it's all about. I don't if as long as it's fun and it's not feels like work and stuff. So, but I love podcasting. I love podcasting with Jazz, Xbox 2. Love showing up on your guys' show every year, talk about the Xbox showcase. Next year should be pretty good too, right? Like,
yeah, definitely, man. We got a 10-year contract, so we see you next year.
10-year contract.
We can't expect it's gonna be as good as this one, though. Like we can't expect this every year.
Maybe. Listen,
what if it is? We got a lot of content, so thank you, man. We truly appreciate you, man. Shout out to Rand. It's a great time to be a bot. R&B, what's up with you, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Now that E3 season is technically over, since PlayStation ain't got shit else to show. Now is the other part of my ritual where now I'm going to watch the whole thing over again in 4K 60, make sure I catch everything. Then I'm going to watch all the channels I care about, the reactions to it. Watched you guys yesterday, WBG. Got to get the Iron Lords and Boomstick and all them and see all different back and forths. But then Xbox still ain't done because they have the extended showcases with Avowed, and then they're gonna do one for Metal Gear Solid. I saw.
Yeah,
they got one each day of this week. So I think tomorrow's is Metal Gear.
Yeah,
And then Aura's on Wednesday, I think.
Aura.
I forget what Thursday and Friday is.
right?
Indiana Jones is the last one. That's the
I want to see that.
Is
one.
Microsoft Flight Sim one of them? One of the days?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
So shout out to Xbox, like I said, carrying gaming on its back
100%.
because they say Xbox doesn't need to be around. If Xbox wasn't around, this would have been a real sad E3 season, man.
Oh my god,
bad week. Man.
it'll be really bad.
How was anybody watch the Ubisoft show today?
No.
I watched a little bit of it. I thought Outlaws looked pretty good.
Did it still
now
hold
Assassin's
up,
Creed
like the graphics and the looks?
Shadow looks great, bro.
Assassin's Creed was good. That's a day one for me.
That's a day
And
one.
I got to be honest,
Prince of
Outlaws
Persia is
day
coming
one
back
for me.
finally 2026.
I thought they already brought it back. It was crap.
Prince of Persia.
No, they canceled that one.
Oh,
They gave me my money back.
Yeah, well, like
I
the
pre-ordered
last
it. They
game,
gave me
like
my money back.
the last one, the Lost Crowns, that has a DLC or
Oh,
something.
that was amazing. Lost Crown's amazing.
Hey, you finish it? Because I'm a
Yeah,
piece
hell
of shit.
yeah. I love that game.
I finished Zao game. I didn't
Zao
finish
was
Prince
cool.
of Persia yet. Yeah, because that was pretty good too. But Prince of Persia, yeah, it's much more difficult than Zao, so I got to go back to it. All right, RB Joy, what's up with you, man?
Well, at dinner, man. I gotta get some food. I'm hungry, man. And I'm gonna continue to watch more people's reactions of the show.
It's fun.
I think I'm
isn't
going
it?
close. It is fun.
Nah,
I'm going
listen,
close to
if-
think. I think the 12
It's when it's
rewatching
positive,
of the
that's
show.
why.
When it's positive. If it's
Plus,
I'm not watching no
The
reaction.
show was
videos.
running next to me this whole time, and this is the second run of it, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
sure. Yeah, I'm like you,
already-
bro. I love watching
I
these
love it.
reactions, man. This is awesome. Like you said, Sean, when it's positive, you don't mind. You love to watch the reactions. Last but not least, my UK bud, Mooch's favorite fan.
Oh God!
You been on Crossfire lately, Sean?
Yeah, you been on Crossfire, Sean?
Why don't you ask Dirt? He's bringing up.
Listen, fuck those guys. I used to be fans.
Goddamn!
Fuck
I remember, but weren't there clips of you being played on Mooch and Crap in the mornings?
Oh,
them. Damn right. Sean played
He's
shit.
been watching. He's been watching.
Hey, man, Sean did the actual work to find, because I called every week, right? To find a clip of me every week. And he had 3. He's on the 3rd season of calls of me calling Mooch and Crap. And the shit is absolutely embarrassing. He embarrasses me every week. I'm like, yo, Mooch and Crap, yo, y'all my N-words. And they like, oh, Dirt, you call them your N-words. Oh, shit. It's embarrassing, man. Sean, my homie Sean embarrasses me weekly. Thanks, Sean.
No problem. You're welcome.
What's up with you, bro?
Nah, it's all good. Listen, what an amazing day it's been. Yesterday, today, seen the reaction on Twitter, seen the positive from the Xbox homies. Also to have Randon as well, bro. It's just feels good, bro, man. You know, this is I was been talking about this for a hot minute. It's gonna be a bloodbath, and yesterday that shit went down. It just went down, bro. So it's the homies in the chat that stood by us, standing 10 toes down as well. You know, like not flip-flopping because it benefits them or the grifting, whatever. So shout out to the homies in the chat, man. Shout out to people, the homies on the panel. And listen, we're gonna be talking that shit all week, man.
For sure,
Looking forward
man.
to it.
That is it, guys. You know, we love you guys. Thank you for the support. We got over 1,130 something. Is that a record?
What you got going on there?
Ooh,
What you got going on?
Listen, man, I
That's
dropped a
good.
video earlier, and I am getting incredible numbers right now. I'm at 11K views and only 7 hours in. I don't get numbers like that, man. That means there's a lot of,
Awesome.
Those
there's
some
a lot
good
of
numbers.
positivity.
Not
Yeah,
everybody's Randall Thor.
Hey, man.
yeah, right, yeah, man, you know. But that's pretty good for me. A lot of positivity surrounding the Xbox brand. Got like 50 subs. I was listening 2 months ago. I was like, my channel dying shit because of down Xbox news. But yeah, man. Well, at least until some more games get announced for PlayStation, my channel's doing well right now. But anyway, thank you guys. We'll see you guys later this week. It's a fun time, y'all. It's a fun time, man. Got any more? Oh, got super chat. Silent Cypher with the fire. Takes a real moochaholic to listen to that show so many times to find clips of Dirt. Just saying, Sean. That's a good point.
I agree.
That's a real moochaholic
you
right
know,
there.
You know, when you have premium, You have certain features to move across.
You know, I know how Sean's doing this.
How is he doing it?
Because you can basically tell AI to search a video for any instance of a word. So he's probably thrown it in there and be like, search for dirt.
That's the thing.
And yeah, you can actually do that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
fire,
know that, bro.
Ooh, if I could, you know how many receipts I can find on these old podcasts if I can do that shit?
Ran, we need to talk.
Hey,
We
Rand,
need
I'm gonna have
to
to.
talk.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I've been told that's a thing you can do these days with AI. Is have it search like whole
Pretty
videos for like specific words and stuff.
No
So.
Really interested,
Ooh,
man. So,
interesting.
yep. All right, guys, we are out of here. See you guys later this
Hey,
week.
where's Reggie, by the way? Reggie's
Reggie,
dead, right?
Reggie's pretty.
He
sad
officially
right now.
died. He has to be dead now.
Because
He was
PlayStation is doing well, and Reggie don't. I'm sorry, Xbox is doing well. and
he
Reggie
was in
don't.
ICU
Wow.
lately. No, I
Yeah,
think he's
he was
dead now.
ICU last time. He was in ICU. So, all right, guys, we out of here, man. Peace and love, y'all. Fuck you. It's the 2 pound excellent show, Jim. Dirt alcoholic ever. No, I'm not. I'm not a damn alcoholic.
Yes, he is.
Woo! I'm not. Joey, I'm not a crapaholic.
You're
It's
always
okay,
first
don't
in
worry
line.
about it.